Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Pokerole, session 162. We are in the depths of the castle in our peninsula adventure in the kingdom of Kyrio, which I'm glad the map was named so I could actually remember it this time. Yay! We had a big ol' kind of mini boss fight, I guess you could say, against the recap. We'll go into more details about that. But we left on a cliffhanger. Who is entering the room behind us? I don't know. We're gonna find out today, and probably explore more of the castle, and probably break our cover at some point, if not very, very soon. But before we begin, of course, if you like the video, do think about giving it a like, maybe subscribing if you'd like to do that. Maybe coming over to Twitch if you want to watch this stuff live, whether you want to lurk or talk. Thank you for coming by. Or even just for a little bit, like we just had a viewer come by to give a sub and then leave, which is understandable because they're about 80 episodes behind, I think. So I understand if you don't want to stick around for a current episode, but we do other streams, of course, as well. Happy to see you during any of them, so think about coming over. We also have a pretty cool Discord server if you want to check that out. Of course, we also have our Pokerole Discord server for our game here that you can access off of the main server. And we have a coffee link if you want to help us directly monetize the content. Very much appreciate if you might consider it. It always does help every little bit. And thank you if you do. We also have a really cool merch store, which does have some Pokerole related merch as well. Some stuff involving me. I should probably get a Mayena thing on there at some point. I haven't actually got any Evolved Form stuff yet. Might do that later. But yeah, consider checking that out. And of course, I can't help but mention the Poke Pioneers Mirahi's wiki for our official wiki for our game, run by Enio and Kyrio and some other people that have worked very hard on it. And you can get episode recaps there if you want to catch up faster or just, read bios and stuff. Check it out. But all the links are in the description. And I suppose I'll hand it over to you, Kar.
Welcome, everyone. Apologies for the late start, but we are still here. We're still gonna play. Last time was session 161, Rage in the Cage. The rebel force climbs into the cellar and prepares to force open the exit. As the forces compose themselves, Tucker approaches Brooke to warn him that if the forces end up overhearing anything about Purloin, then it will likely end up affecting Luxio if she is around to hear it. Should hearing it cause her to start running off in pursuit of following her, Tucker says he may prioritize going after her to ensure her safety, and Brooke agrees with the idea. He suggests that, even looking beyond the group's prior attachment to Purloin, that it may end up beneficial to try and track her down and rescue her regardless. Soon after, the force is fully ready to invade the castle, and they open the cellar door. The group steadily marches through the cramped corridors and encounter a fork in the path. The eastern fork is currently obstructed and would require some group effort to de-obstruct. The central hallway is a more clear path which leads to a locked doorway, behind which lay a staircase to the upper floors and a small collection of guards, and the western path. Deeming it wise to avoid confronting guards if possible, Brooke and Ralph order some members of the Resistance to clear the obstructed path and investigate the pathway for any items of interest. Assuming a path which the guards clearly didn't care to maintain, likely would possess few things of interest. As the rest of the group discusses their next course of action, Ryder begins to investigate the left hallway, which leads to a series of cells containing crystal-blighted Pokemon. The rest of the group catches up soon after, and Ralph suggests to maybe release whichever captives seem in fine enough condition to travel alongside them. Brooke, however, argues that it may be wiser to let them stay in the cells until their work is finished here, considering that it may be safer for them to remain in the cells, where attention won't be drawn to them. However, he joins everyone in at least providing a few rations to the prisoners that seem to be particularly malnourished. As they try to extract information about what to expect from infiltrating the castle, the party hear footsteps approaching from a nearby locked door, and Brooke commands everyone to try to hide as best they can to prepare to ambush whoever steps through. The prison warden and a small group of additional guards step into the room and find Ryda standing in the open and trying to bait them into accepting a gift from them. The guards are pleased to receive something and fall for the trick, as Ryda shines the hypnotic aura of a mini-horse shell in their faces to incapacitate them. The ploy would have succeeded, were it not for the guard's armor obstructing the view of the shell and unintentionally blocking its effect, and they ask what Ryda is here for. They are disappointed to hear Ryda answering that they would want something like better living conditions for the prisoners, and they pick Ryda up to throw them into a cell, which the party immediately steps in to stop from happening. The benefit of the ambush and their numbers advantage allows the group to overwhelm the armored forces, shocking the guards, the resistance, and even the prisoners with the skill and luck with which they overpowered the guards. After taking off the cell keys from the warden's incapacitated body, Brooke hands it to a number of troops and asks them to escort the prisoners back to the cellar in case more guards arrive and see what happened. As the group checks out the office the warden exited from, and confirming nothing else of interest in the surrounding area, Ryda alerts the group that the guards behind the door in the central hallway must have heard the commotion and were advancing on their location.
Okay, I think that's the whole recap, isn't it?
That is.
Slightly shorter than recent ones that were quite long, actually.
Combat is very effective as a summary.
And is definitely very good at tightly summarizing the combat. Still making a note of it, but it's definitely a good Cliff's Notes version for the combat. Yeah, combat's a little easier.
So anyway, I started smacking.
Also, I briefly broke the table, but everything's fine. I was trying to upload the one new image that I wanted to share. I felt it related enough to things, since it's very cute. Urvasker's, by the way, I think is also Sad Duck. I think they changed their name, so this is the same artist, I believe. I think.
Yes.
Yeah. So when people change their Discord names, the credits change too. But yeah, this is a very cute picture they did, so I just wanted to share it. It turns out, I didn't realize this, I broke the table very briefly, because the original image, I didn't realize this, I tried to upload it and then put it on the table, and then it caused an error, because the original image is 11,676 pixels by 6,000. I did not realize that image was so massive. I do not know why he drew it, made it so massive, but I had to reduce its size a little bit. Giant birthday gift.
It's a very sweet gift, and I love it. I have already made sure to save it.
Yay!
Thank you very much, Urvas.
So, I guess I didn't ask you for the video, but how's everybody doing on the table? And off the table, for that matter. That matters, too.
I'm doing alright.
I'm doing super duper.
Pretty good here.
Why did Tubby turn a little Texan?
Huh?
Tips cowboy hat.
Howdy, y'all.
Lady.
Oh god, Lord help us if we ever went to a fucking old one-horse cowboy town.
We've already had cowboy. It's Mudbray's Ranch has that energy a little.
I suppose. But we ever went to a really cowboy themed town, Ralph would lean into it so hard. Kind of like how I leaned into the pirate thing when we were on the ship or the boat.
Yes, a PMD themed cowboy town sounds really fun, actually.
I had one of those in my campaign.
Oh,
they
neat.
didn't stay there long, but
Aw.
it was a little thing. They had, instead of an actual shootout with guns, they had berry throwing. Obviously, the Riolu beat the actual human guy in terms of speed and throwing a berry. Very short duel, but it was funny.
Right then. Let's see here. Where map? Yes. So let's see. You have spent 5 rebels, I believe. 2 of it. Apologies, everyone. By the way, I'm not going to remember what Pokemon the rebels were. If someone in chat remembers, feel free. I just know that 2 rebels were sent to investigate the other pathway.
I do remember you gave them a species, but I don't remember what they were either.
I feel like one of them was a Pidgey.
Also, let's see. What did Tucker and Ralph loot items at the end of last session? It was Tucker got a ornate black iron rod, which, yeah, twisted handle, finely grooved chisel, lengthened gemstone cap. What's the 2 slots on it?
Size.
Oh yeah, 2 slots for the bag. Yeah, and it seems
Yes.
magical. I think you said last time.
I don't remember saying that specifically, but it looks like it would be.
It seems important, or it seems like it has some special effect, but I'm not sure. Basically, I think have to discover it if it does have them. And I don't know if Ralph picked up anything. I think Ralph. What do you remember, Tubby? I don't see any items, so.
I'm not sure I did actually.
I think Ralph just kind of perused some like scrolls, found some like correspondence notes, and just kind of
Yes.
away probably.
Oh yeah. I ripped up or burned the fucking order from the Emperor. It's just like, here's what I think your orders.
That's right. I remember you doing something.
But yes, I know y'all started with 40 rebels. I believe 3 of them were being dispensed to help the prisoners. 2 were used to investigate the other area. You haven't heard back from them yet, so you don't know what that looks like.
I
Yeah,
have
that
a note
sounds-
card. I've been keeping track.
Oh, good. Time to kill a false king, save my queen. Artemisia.
Oh, how excellent! I
like the
didn't
brand cards,
even
you
see
have
that
a
there.
keyring.
Wonderful.
Oh yeah, that's right. You do have a keyring. I forgot.
I was looking at the battle initiative card.
Oh, and I
This
brought
is my
up.
personal index card.
And I remember bringing up last time that keyring, it might unlock more than just the gel cells if we're lucky. So yeah.
I mean, I wasn't expecting y'all to just give it up, so.
Yeah.
But we can move to Dungeons 2, track 42, as we proceed. Because there are footsteps coming down the hall.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Well, I'll face some of the rebels we set, but it's hard to say.
Just as a reminder, because it's been 2 weeks, you have a slew of rebels that you are able to dispense as you see fit. You can use them to do things like scouting, take care of puzzles and traps, and various other activities and actions at your imaginative dispensation.
Yes.
Considering the main group was off exploring and Ryder's the only one who really investigated the hall, they're probably the lead command in terms of what to spend the units on. In this instance.
In this instance, if you were to, y'all have been very conservative thus far, and that is fine. Technically, Brooke is the leader, but as I've explained, spending these rebel units will be a group decision. Everybody has to okay it, basically. You do have 3 elite units. They can take care of bigger problems and have their own unique abilities.
Is Tucker and Ralph still in the back room at this time?
I believe so.
Okay.
Partially because there was I believe I described there being a chest of some description in there that you did not open.
That was it. Yeah, I knew there was something else to do in the room, but I couldn't remember what it was. Yeah, we're probably still going to investigate that. I guess this might be a perception check. Does Tucker notice the footsteps, being that they're a room away?
They're 2 rooms away, at least. You would not hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're just moseying
Okay,
and
so
probably
I'm thinking-
being chill. Yeah.
I guess I'm thinking we try and open that chest. It may or may not be the intelligent thing to do, but if we don't know someone's coming, we're probably gonna kick it open.
That's fine. I'm more concerned with what Brooke and Ryda are doing
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, I guess it's more their turn right now. So, but yeah.
Yeah. I promise I'll get to you guys, which will also give me time to determine what's in that chest.
Hey.
The box.
It's R&B time.
But yeah, I'd probably say wouldn't be good to send units to deal with the incoming guys while Ryda rushes to alert the others, since they're the first to really see or hear more people coming.
Do you want to do that?
I'd say yes. I'm gonna send some of the rebels to do that, and worst case is we can join up with them to help.
What about Brooke? How do you feel about that?
I have no problem with going with them. I'd probably just prefer to keep moving forward, you know?
Okay. If Brooke is going to accompany the rebels, I will only have you spend 1 unit for this because, frankly, I don't think Brooke really will need much help. Brooke, could you please roll a stealth for me? A dex survival stealth. I need to see if you're louder than armored guards.
Yeah.
They're not really trying to be stealthy at all, but at least one of them might be a problem.
Oh no,
One of
they did
them-
good.
One of them is not capable of hearing you, and they're the one that's going to be ambushed by the rebel and taken down.
Oh.
As you approach the intersection, Brooke, with I don't know. A venipede. That launches itself at this poor soul and begins poisoning the ever-living crap out of them. However, the other guard that would have turned the corner is further back, and they knock an arrow on their bow at you. So let's see what they do.
Ah, darn, my knife is out. Oh well.
Oh, all right. It's not exactly well lit in here, so I guess they can't see you particularly well.
I think I will dodge that.
I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to dodge that, but let's see.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you're fine. It doesn't hit you. They just see glowing eyes quickly approaching. Yeah,
I see my whole glowy skeleton form, actually.
Yeah, they see that and fire at you. Undead are not exactly common here. I will not make you roll initiative. What would you like to do? Because the archer is already starting to back up and looks about to book it.
I'll probably just ice gun him.
All right, roll it.
It's my channel -4.
Oh, are you using Shatter Shot?
Oh, is it? No, should be just the regular one.
Oh, you said -4 when it's -3.
-3, sorry. So that's technically one more.
I think
Wow.
that doesn't matter, unfortunately. Do you still
Do I
get
still
2?
book a champ?
I don't know if it matters because you got 4 ones. Doesn't
you would still get. Oh yeah, they're right. It would still be 1.
Oof.
It has aggressive number of 1s, so no.
Yeah, they immediately turn and start running down the hallway back to the door that Tucker had been at before. And unfortunately, you are not able to angle the ice gun around the corner the way you want to in order to catch them.
Cool.
You may give me a Dex Survival Athletic if you wish to try and catch up with them.
Let's see, 7, 8. Do I have an action penalty?
I will say yes.
6. I'm not super athletic.
Well, and you come barreling around this corner, Brooke. You see that they are 75% of the way down this hall. But it's a hall. They don't really have anywhere to dodge, and you close in very quickly for something of your size.
I'm going to try and hit him with a hydro pump.
Ooh.
Haven't used that one yet.
Alrighty. Now, mind you, your total penalty, I think, at this point is at a -6?
Yeah, with the -2 on the accuracy.
Oof.
Special fight channel. 8. 6, so that's 6. It's 11 -6, so it's 5.
Oh, right. You have the hydro pump variant of your ice gun, which has more power but less accuracy.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I will say that is enough. You gush this hydro pump at the archer guard and end up slamming them into the doorway and bust the door off its hinges.
Okay.
You can roll damage if you want.
Alright, let's see.
Just to see how badly you have
special
hurt this.
5 is 9.
Just for clarity, is it the door of the northeasternmost room?
Yes.
That makes sense. Okay.
Plus 2.
That was pretty.
so
We know that
11.
one was locked. I guess it's not anymore.
Plus 4 is 15. Stab.
The question is, were they the guards on the other side of the door, or are those guys still there?
Okay, well.
That's not terrible. Ones don't count on damage rolls.
Mhm.
Yeah, 7.
Not bad. Though while you do blow the door off its hinges and send the guard with them, they aren't down for the count, as you can see them starting to pick themselves back up in the dim torchlight beyond the now quite unobstructed doorway. Let's see. Let's see if they can make that shot from prone. As they fire another arrow at you, Brooke.
Let's see. I think I only have 2 dice. I can't dodge that.
You may clear your action penalty for this.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yep, there would have been at least a few moments to catch a breath. Not
Right,
many.
Top of the round because he's firing his second shot. Okay.
Excellent. As you narrowly duck up against the wall as another crystal arrow comes flying at you. You're pretty certain they've just said some form of swear at you.
Naughty. I think I'm just going to close the distance at this point and stab him with my knife.
Do it.
It might be relevant to ask, are these the crystal arrows that kind of blow up?
Yes.
Because that might make more noise, just thinking. Also could, I mean, some of the tiles already collapsed, I'm also a little concerned about that. Oh.
My accuracy's not doing so hot.
Yeah,
Hey, Ryda.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryda. Did you stay in the side hall leading to the dungeons?
I went to go alert the other party members that the guards came and Brooke ran off chasing them.
Oh, goody. That means nobody's caught in that.
Oh, now I see why you asked the question now.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan's like, what's going on? Explosion of arrow.
Well, Brooke, they are prone and currently having much difficulty getting to their feet, so you will be able to hit them.
Right. Well, it's high critical, but that's only 2, so it's not going to help. Strength plus 1 is 7.
Oh no!
Oof.
What?
That's technically 1 damage.
It is a 1.
It has 2 freeze chance, though.
It sure does. Well, that will at least be chip damage, if nothing else. And no freeze.
Do I have to roll for chip?
Yes, please. That's
a
chip.
Could have used that a second ago. Oh well.
I think I'm technically on top of them right now, though, so...
You are. There's no way for them to get up, but that may not be a great position for you either.
Mm-hmm.
As you stab the icy dagger of Diamond Shard into their shoulder, they thrash and try to get you off of their person.
Can I, leaders pressure them?
You can.
Intimidate. Contest, specialty, okay. Tough contest, intimidate. 7, 9, minus 2. I dodged an attack, minus 4.
That is enough. How are you intimidating them?
I think I'm just growling in their face.
That's enough for them to just slowly lower their arms down against the door that they are laying upon and stop all movement.
I'm going to carry them back to the jail and lock them inside.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm not going to bother making you roll for that. You are too big and strong. And this is an archer. They're special base. They're physically wimpy. Which is very silly to say because archers are actually built.
Right.
Oh, I probably should have exchanged their stats for, like, physical ones, but whatever. Because these ones are supposed to be using crossbows, and I said it just about, so meh. Whatever. The special-oriented archer, so there.
Also, Hydra wants to hear a Kyrio growl, I guess.
Well,
I don't think my throat can take that right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
you sound a little rough still.
So, Brooke, you toss this guard over your shoulder and start carrying them off. The Venipede is already dealt with theirs. Like, that guard is poisoned into unconsciousness, and they're very slowly dragging them towards the cells.
I'll pick that one up too.
I was going to say, I imagine you just sort of pick that one up by the scruff of their tunic and start dragging them along the floor.
So since that locked door is broken, I guess the guards on the other side of it were the ones that came around it, which makes sense.
Correct.
Because otherwise, I think Brooke would have been jumped by a couple more.
Yeah, there was not a cadre of guards coming after you all. It was those two who were investigating things. Because, believe it or not, you're still at a stage where staffing at the palace may be low. So, you toss these guards into a cell and throw away the key, preferably not the cell that the warden was teleported into.
Definitely not.
Just in time for Rida to... Well, no, not just in time. Rida, while this was going on, you ran into the dungeon to let everyone know what's happening. The rebels are all geared up to fight. They're gearing up to fight. There are many of them. What's a couple guards? They'll just mob them. But I'm assuming you specifically are going to inform Ralph and Tucker about this.
Yeah, those were the main ones that I was like, hey, just in case, like, the amount of guards coming is like, oh, they alerted people. Best to have everyone ready, and since they were off in a room by themselves, they would be as aware of what's going on outside.
Yep.
Which
means you are probably going to be moving to the warden's office just as Ralph and Tucker are opening the chest, assuming that's what they decide to do.
Yeah, Tucker was gonna watch Ralph open it, just in case there's anything. Because again, currently not aware that there's anything going on. So
Yeah, we kick that bad boy open.
Right, the video game chest kick.
Apria time.
So, I need both of you to roll me 2d6s.
Okay. Well, we're not doing the best on that.
Alrighty, we've got 2 1s, 3 and a 4.
Today seems to be a dead roll day for everybody. I just kind of noticed this. So I guess I shouldn't get upset over 50-50.
Alrighty. So, Ralph, will do yours first. Please roll me 2 more d6s.
Alrighty.
Surely these have to be better. Okay. It's actually worse.
Wow.
Way to jinx the rolls. Couldn't get any worse.
Oh, I need to be up, please.
Oh, right. Sorry. I knew I forgot something.
I didn't realize.
There you go.
There's that. And let's see. The other one.
Okay. The anticipation I was wondering was, are we rolling for chest trap, or are we rolling for items? I'm not sure.
No, why would he trap his own chest?
I mean, I don't know. He's kind of a mean guy, so he might do that just to make people get hurt. Unless you know the trick, you pull the part in the back first, and then it's safe.
Tucker, I require you to roll 2 d6s. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Now it tells people when I've changed the order or something.
That must be one of the engine updates. Okay, 2 more d6s. Let's see.
Yes.
Right. Okay, there we go. I mean, I don't really know if these rolls matter that much, because it could just be numbers determine results. Let's see.
Give me a sec. I'll let you know what you got.
Oh, I'm not rushing you. I'm just thinking.
Let's see.
It's a streamer thing to randomly yammer just to fill the air. Yes, we have stat values now. Whoa.
All right.
Hello.
Pretty
Place
good
on
at
the-
filling things.
I'll place them on the card so they're easier to see for everybody. You find 2 orbs and what appear to be 2 alchemical containers, each one containing a different colored powder.
Oh.
I know what these are, mind you, and you, the players, can see what they're supposed to be, but neither of you know what they are at the moment.
Okay, no labels or anything, so we have to figure out in character.
There's not labels on the orbs, which are also different. There is labels on the jars, but they are written in squiggly script.
Oh. Maybe
It's
right
like somebody
because-
wrote in really bad doctor's hand cursive.
Also, I think this is literally the first time we've ever seen a permanent stat-up item show up. That's very special.
Mhm.
But yeah, I guess we'll have to figure
Yeah.
out in character. So
Yeah. I mean, we have seen a weather orb before, because like I tried to eat one in the first episode.
yeah, we haven't seen
Yep.
many orbs, but we definitely the very first episode had one. I think we've seen a couple more orbs since then, but not very many of them. But
Not many. I believe you've seen an all-hip orb before.
yeah, I guess Ralph knows how to use orbs, though, at least. And how to activate
Yes.
them.
But Ryda, you will burst into the warden's office. Feel free to roleplay this out if you like.
Trying to think what specifically Reddit would say, other than they'd rush into the room, look at the both of them rummaging through a chest, and just express apologies to interrupt, but we seem to be. Sorry, I saw a message on my phone and got distracted.
It's okay.
Dog brain. Right. There are guards on their way. I felt it would be apt to let you know. Brooke has already made their way towards them.
Yeah, we better go see if they need help. And I'll shuffle out like immediately. Like okay, playtime's over. Let's get back to the mission kind of vibes.
Yeah, Tucker hears that and is very alert too. Is Ralph grabbing the items?
Yeah, I'll scoop them up and
Just like quickly, just scoop. Okay.
yeah, scoop them up. We'll divvy them later.
Yeah, like that's not important right now, but let's grab it. Just loot and go.
Yeah.
Smash and grab.
Okay. I will keep them there until you identify them.
Okay.
If you want to use one of them, let me know, and you can do a coin flip depending on which one you're using.
Okay, I'm guessing Ralph had enough time to recognize that there was 2 powders and 2 orbs before smash and grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, like 2 powders, 2 orbs. Ryder comes in, scoop them up. Like, all right, let's get back to business.
Tucker hurries out first, probably because he was just kind of staying to the side, really like, what's in there?
And there'll be like a visual change in my demeanor, like from curious, like oh, a little side quest to back to more serious.
Say with Tucker. Tucker is a little bit surprised that more guards came, but not, given how loud that fight was, not terribly surprised.
I will say, at the very least, there's a chance Ryder could identify the powders, considering how they've been studying alchemy.
Yeah. Also, I don't know, maybe the language is a local language, and you may know it.
True.
Or it could just be terrible hand scroll.
Scrolling. Okay, so yeah, Tucker will immediately, head to wherever Brooke is, basically, or head towards where they're being told. But I'm guessing that, depending on the speed of things, I don't know where they'll meet up, but yeah. I assume we're all rushing.
Well, as it so happens, you return in time to see Brooke dragging a pair of new prisoners to their new home in a nice, dingy dungeon cell. And I will say that in the course of this, the rebels will be like piranhas on a drowning cow. In that they are looting every bit of equipment they can from these guards. Any piece of armor or armament has been stripped from these 2 fellows. Like, they're just down to basic clothes.
Yeah, you guys missed a few spots. Terrible.
Seems our assistance was not needed.
All right, they handled that quickly. Well done, team. Well done. Have a look at the 2 of them. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be treated at least just as good as the other prisoners were. With a little tiny bit of sneer in my face.
I will say, in the course of this gearing up, at least one of your rebels has been restored.
Very nice.
Tucker will look kind of impressed at Brooke, because Brooke handled that very quickly. But also ask Brooke, and is there any others alerted, or?
I think I got them before anyone else heard anything. Place seems mostly abandoned so far.
Tucker will not.
We should keep moving.
I'm not. Alright, so, through that other door? Where these jokers came from? Hey, you didn't knock out yours, right?
No, they are conscious, very roughed up, and
cool.
have a stab wound, but...
Yeah.
They are
No, that
conscious.
guy's still awake.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna ask the one that's like not poisoned. Like, yo. So if you tattle on your boss and tell us if there's anything we need to watch out for up ahead, we'll totally not. Actually, no, you're in the cell, and it'd be just like that, and my whole lineup. Yeah, so tell us something useful, or we're gonna do stuff to you.
Okay, Ralph. Try for me a tough contest intimidate at a -4.
Because of my trailing thoughts.
Just because it's just rambly, yeah,
Bad
do stuff,
RP
something, yeah.
or we'll do stuff to you.
I feel like -4 is charitable, honestly.
I mean, at first I was trying to bargain, and then I'm like, wait a minute, we so strongly have the upper hand that I could intimidate. So
But bargain with what too? I don't understand.
The will do stuff to you, and the stopping mid sentence to be wait, I don't have to bargain with you. The disorganization of your conversational line. I should probably be penalizing you more, but -4.
Alright, tough contest intimidate leaves him with 5.
I'll still pull it off pretty good.
Unfortunately, they're already in a cell. You're pretty big and mildly intimidating, but they just sort of sneer at you, Ralph. Oh, yeah. I know what's up there. None of you stand a chance. Not even if there were 100 of you.
No, there's just one of me. And I count as at least, a dozen.
If the steward don't see you hung up to dry, the new Shadow Squire will cut you to bits.
All right, it's a bet. If I win, you buy me dinner, and if they win, well, I'm dead, and I don't know. You can take my money and buy yourself dinner. I think we're done here.
You have thoroughly confused this poor guard. They are now suffering the confusion status effect. Holy crap.
Awesome.
I feel like I should give Ralph a special move that is just ramble that has a chance of confusing.
If the DM gets confused, the NPC does.
Just a normal typed move, ramble, specific to Ralph, and he uses it and it inflicts confusion.
Nice. It's oh, you think these guys are gonna kill me? All right, well, if they do, you can have my money and buy yourself dinner. But if I win, you gotta buy me dinner.
That's really great. So during this, I assume Brooke doesn't want to wait around any longer. So, I imagine everybody's probably a little raring to move forward, aside from Ralph, who wants to talk to this guy. Yeah, Tucker already moved down the hallway because of his dark vision. He'd be making sure nobody else is coming, basically, while Ralph is having his fun, I guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll follow. Then I'll bring up the rear.
Okay. So, if Tucker is up front, you're going to be the one to greet the scouts as they come back. Which means I get to reveal tiles.
The ones from the east?
Yes.
Okay. That's another reason to check on them. Okay.
Well, actually, when I catch up to Tucker, I will tell him something.
Oh yeah, that's easy to do. Tucker is basically just stay at the intersection and make sure, just to keep tabs on things. So
yeah, when I catch up to Tucker, I'm gonna be like, all right. So he says that if the Shadow Squad doesn't get us, then some other group will. I suspect that means that we should keep an eye on the shadows. So don't let us get snuck up on from the shadows if you can help it.
Tucker will
Ralph is paying attention even when you don't think he's paying attention.
Oh, I know Ralph pays attention. Ralph totally pays attention. Tucker will take a second to think about that, and will express the shadows. Basically what Purloin could do, right? I think. Yeah, I'll try to keep eye on the shadows if I can. It's not like I have a sense of every shadow around me necessarily, but I'll keep an eye and ear out.
I'm actually using the icons.
Ooh.
I believe Tucker only heard of Purloin's ability, not seen it, so...
Yep. So the scouts will come back, and I'll keep this quick because I know y'all want to keep moving. The Eastern Passage has another area that's blocked off completely. It looks like it's probably just a single room of some description. They don't know what's past it. And it looks like the Eastern Path leads to the Oubliette, which is the pit where you put people you want to forget about.
Oh no.
The flying rebel informs you that it looks like there might be something valuable at the bottom of the Oubliette, and you can get there without having to jump down. There are stairs down there, but they also don't know if there's anything dangerous that could be lurking there, considering the state of some of the prisoners that are currently being now helped to the wine cellar.
Yeah, knowing there's an oubliette makes me ask an immediate question. It's out of character, but I wonder if was that there before everything got bad here? Like, when this kingdom was a just kingdom, was there still an oubliette, basically?
Probably not used very often, but yeah. It's very likely that it existed. Considering the general state that the king has left things in, it wouldn't be unreasonable to assume that most structures are the way that they were beforehand.
Yeah, not a lot of construction done. If anything, things got damaged. Okay, interesting.
You could probably do a roll to try and figure that out, but you also haven't seen the oubliette to determine that.
Yeah, just hearing about it, so... Well, I assume... Tucker may have run for it, but I assume Brooke is right there too, and can call the shots, I guess.
I'll check it out.
Want to check it out?
Yeah.
Alrighty. If you guys are going to clear the passage yourselves, it's going to require some coordinated strength checks or other creative uses of your skills, or you can just have rebels do it.
I see this as an opportunity to practice more dig, so...
Practice what?
Practice
Dig.
my dig.
Oh, right. Okay, sure.
Indeed. That's why we just have rough.
Alrighty, Tucker, give me I guess we'll do a strength, survival, athletic.
Okay.
I know you're using dig, but you're like literally digging. So.
Yeah.
Before we get too far, I was going to try and state
Ow.
that Ryda's hesitant on going there and seems more keen on taking rebels to continue upwards. Since that way is obviously a dead end.
I will note that this will take a little bit of time, even with Tucker doing this and with Brooke and or Ralph doing this. So if you want to, Ryda can proceed with X number of rebels that we don't need to name the amount of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll say Ralph's also not super keen. Like Ralph's first thought is that it sounds kind of like a waste of time. Like it's curious, like he wants to see it, but like it seems like a waste of time. Ralph would go with Rida.
I would say that you can also do the opposite thing and just leave Tucker with a couple of rebels, if you want.
You could.
Because as far as you know, this area is probably cleared out.
I mean, if the Oblates, they couldn't see if there's a danger down there because it's dark. Again, I got the dark vision. This is kind of a route that I could probably handle solo.
Alrighty. I think you could at least have a couple of guys
with a few troops, yeah.
And
but I guess it's up to what Brooke thinks.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, so I'm guessing Ryda and Ralph are kind of discussing, like, we're just gonna move forward.
Yeah, and Ralph's gonna go where the muscle is most needed, especially if Brooke is staying with you. Like, all right, you've got some muscle, Ryda needs some muscle.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I don't mind splitting up here.
I was going to say, if Brooke wants to keep going, that's fine. Like I said, y'all can decide how you want to split up.
Yeah, knowing that Ryda and Ralph are moving forward, does Brooke want to stay with Tucker, or does Brooke want to move forward too?
I'm just going to stick with Tucker
for
now.
Okay. In which case, if Brooke could also give me a strength survival athletic. Because I assume you are going to help so that it speeds things along.
Tucker is moving notably quickly and putting a lot of exertion into what he's doing, because he does still agree on the idea that they should be efficient, so he's trying not to waste too much time.
I will remind everyone that one of the rebels in conversation last session, this red symbol here, not rebel, a prisoner, mentioned this glyph as having been activated, and it created a pitfall that they got trapped in. So that is something that y'all can keep an eye out for.
Did they mention the glyph glows before activation, or if it's dim? Like, how hidden is it, basically? Or do they not divulge?
Information that I gave y'all.
Okay. You'll have to keep an eye out. It just mirrors that glyph in upside down Ralph's face. What?
I can kind of see it.
Maybe a little bit. Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Where's the Ryda token?
Oh.
Over here.
Oh, I see. I'm using the old tokens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fool. Pardon me, I forgot that I did something for my sanity.
Oh. Actually, since we're on the topic, you know what the symbol reminds me of? And this is going to be a deep cut. I don't know if anybody's going to remember, but Sonic Saddam Swap Bot. That's what it makes me think of.
Righto.
I've never seen that before.
So, Ralph and Ryda, you take your group of rebels, which will have all the elites with you, just to make note of that, because they're not sticking down in the cellar to explore something that's not their main objective. And you go up the stone spiral staircase, and things begin to brighten up. Now, previously I made mention that there was a window in the warden's room that showed that we were getting closer to sunset, but as you get to this last room before the castle proper, it looks like here is where there's racks where weapons would normally be put up where there are none. There's mannequins that would normally have armor for those who are changing guard. But again, there really isn't anything here at the moment. But you can see that the hallway beyond, and the door is slightly ajar as well, but the hallway beyond is well lit.
No more sneaking around, it looks like.
To an extent. Don't suppose you have anything reflective to see around the door?
He has a giant sword.
He does.
How very creative. I like that. I like it. Like, out of character, that's very, very good, very creative. Yeah, that is a brilliant idea.
Is the short sight enough for that?
We'll have to see. But yeah, Ralph, go ahead and give me an insight survival alert. It will have to be at a -2 because the sword is not perfectly smooth. And I will say that now that we've moved on to the next stage of the castle, we can move on to Dungeons 3, number 26, for music.
Okay.
Not a very strong roll.
Indeed. Unfortunately, the Railgun Reaver is not exactly polished to a mirror sheen.
More of a fog hat, right?
But you can at least get light reflecting off of it. And luckily enough, doing that, you don't hear anyone taking notice. At least not immediately. Would the both of you like to make perception checks?
Yep.
Yeah, let's listen and feel.
Hear, feel, think.
How many dice is that? Hold on. I lost track. Inside survival alert.
Yes.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Crap. I lost track of.
There we go.
It was a moment.
It's okay. Everybody's losing the dice plot. It's hard to count sometimes.
I started rolling before my eyes found everything. There we
So was that 2 rolls combined, or was it just a reroll?
Oh no, it's just the ladder roll,
Yeah, it was.
which probably would have been worse, but
Yeah. Just,
but yeah, I did pretty bad.
I think that's a 2.
It's 2.
it's a 2. Which unfortunately doesn't really tell Ralph anything because you've got a bunch of rebels with you who are in equipment. Ryda, however, you're just sort of listening and honing your senses, and you can feel a blank spot. It's not in the hallway necessarily. It's a very weird spot because you can tell it's moving, but it's also not there. It's somewhere else in the castle.
Thanks.
But you do hear very distantly, towards where that spot that isn't there, you can very faintly hear the sound of armored footsteps. It's not many, because it's not very loud.
So you would say Relic can tell that there are definitely some guards in the distance, as well as something notable in terms of an absence of presence.
Specifically for you, because you're psychic.
Oh, dark type.
Yeah, you know, the same absence you get from Tucker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I figured this might happen.
Just, you know, not covered in glitter.
Ryder does relay that to Ralph on... I can tell there are some guards up in the distance, as well as some other entity that is likely a dark type.
I see.
We can proceed, but we should be cautious.
Do you proceed through the door? I remind you that you can spend rebels to scout or take care of problems if need be.
Should we send one of the littler guys in to peek around the corner?
Very well.
Alright.
You did just get a rebel back. Oh boy, that's a lot of spaces.
5 tiles. Nice job. Thank you, random citizen.
Hey,
We'll get to that in a bit. And you may wish to update your revenge card, just so you can keep track that they're revealing 5 tiles. Also, yes, Ralph?
Yeah. Also, I'll catch his shoulder just before he leaves and remind him of the glyph to avoid. Like, whoever we send out, like, I'm gonna catch their shoulder and be like, remember to avoid, you know, just in case, like, don't be too eager, like, we don't want you to fall in the fucking trap.
Yes, the shoulder of the spinnerack.
well, they have a lot of...
Yeah, it's a shoulder, it's just on all 8s. I mean, curls around.
The only way I can justify them being able to have gotten that many tiles for you is that they have some manner of getting around unseen.
Yeah, they can climb on the walls and on the ceiling.
Yeah. So we're going to jump back to Brooke and Tucker.
Okay. Small aside, by the way, I'm pretty sure we've established that everybody's a ground type that's been crystallized, so it's very interesting that there seems to be a blank spot, possibly a dark type. That's very interesting.
Just because they've been turned to ground type doesn't mean they've lost everything else.
True.
We just happen to be looking for a dark type, pretty sure.
Remember, there were the Murkrows and they used dark energy.
That's true. That's very true. Also, I will just say one thing, Tucker. Tucker is very efficient and driven to dig through this as quickly as possible for the sake of efficiency. But when he sees Ralph and Ryda leaving, you said they left with the elites, so that'll give Tucker a little bit of a moment of looking over, because he's interested in keeping Lucy safe, sort of. So seeing that they're going forward, all the elites with them, just makes him want to basically hurry up with his task a little bit more. So.
Well, thankfully, it's not going to take you two more than a few minutes, because you two are doing it, and you're having some help from the rebels just clearing the rubble away. And, just as described, there's another dark, dingy stone hall that branches off, much like the previous crossroad, only this one branches off into a completely blocked corridor that you're not sure you could get unblocked without some amount of explosive force or way too much time digging. But the other looks like it leads down to a series of stairs, and finally, the path ahead of you, when you investigate it, leads to the oubliette drop. Now, the path to the stairs has a barred iron gate at the top of it.
I'd like to peek into the oubliette.
Please feel free to give me an insight survival alert to see what you see.
Can Tucker also do that?
You may. You may do so at a +2.
Yay! Insight
Or
survival
vision.
alert. 1, 2. Okay.
Wow.
Wow. Brooke, you see the glint of something at the bottom of the oubliette. That's probably what the scout saw. But it's so dark down there. And you're pretty sure that's by design. Like, this is meant to be a dark and awful place to be for prisoners that
Right.
probably aren't meant to get out. Tucker, you've got dark vision on your side. The power of darkness once again. And this is good for you and not, because the sight of the oubliette is unpleasant. There are no small amount of forgotten bones in there, but they seem very old. Most of them are half crumbled or more. But you do see what appears to be a metal coffer that's nestled in a pile of these bones down at the bottom.
Okay. So that's like a small chest, right?
Yes. Coffers are usually referenced in, like, keeping of money.
Yeah. How big... Can I determine how big it is from the distance?
A little difficult given the distance down, but it would probably be easy for Brooke to hold in his hands. It's not a big thing.
Okay. And how... can I also judge generally, like, how far down is this? Like, general feet?
It's probably at least 10 to 15 feet down. They probably didn't literally throw prisoners down into the oubliette, but instead, like, they tossed in, like, meals or other things down into the pit from the ledge you're standing on.
Okay. Tucker will, after scanning and seeing the coffer, he will say to Brooke, a lot of people died here, it looks like. But it all looks pretty old, too. And it looks like there's some sort of box down there. A coffer, I think it's called. Could have something in it. Kind of a weird place for it. The drop's like 10-15 feet. We could probably jump down. And I could shadow sneak us back out.
think Brooke will nod at that. And said, yeah, I think we can do that. And he will kind of grab the ledge and slide down the wall.
Ooh, fun. Dex Survival Athletic, please.
Tucker will do something kind of similar where it's a little harder as a quadruped, but kind of do something similar where getting the back legs down first and then trying to drop down to the back legs while scraping the wall. Ooh, that's, yeah.
My rolls are bad today.
How is Tucker getting down?
Back legs down first and then sort of sliding and scraping the walls to try to slow down.
I assume you're using your ribbons to help you, so same roll.
They're going to grab the ledge edge as I do this.
Yeah, so same roll, Dex, Survival, Athletic.
I forget if we determined if my ribbons can hold my weight. I don't think they can hold my weight, but they can help. Okay.
You're doing much better than me.
I would note though, for Brooke's well-being, Tucker would probably indicate a good spot to slide down, like where you won't land on like some sharp bone.
Pretty sure I'm falling, so it doesn't really matter.
I think it matters if you fall on a sharp bone or not. I mean, falling sucks either way, but I think sharp bone makes it suck a little more. Tucker gets cursed item. It's a weird place for a coffer. Tucker is suspicious.
Pardon me, was just looking for something.
Oh, it's quite fine. Oh no, Kyrio! Table save time. He fell so hard his internet broke. I hope not, though, actually. Let's see, is he's still in the call? Okay. At least for the moment.
Righto. I wonder if there's gold inside. Goodness gracious, Tucker's doing so well at this, I don't understand.
I do. I think, Tucker is not being impatient or reckless, but he is trying to be efficient. He listened to the scouts say what the map of the area looks like and hurry through, basically. Wanting to definitely rejoin with the others. But also wanting to complete Brooke's objective of checking this.
Well, you're taking your time getting down, Tucker. And the shadow ribbons help, because they can hold your own weight for a while before you start having to slide. And that gives you a little extra distance. Brooke, unfortunately, has an amount of difficulty finding purchase on this wall, which is meant to be fairly sheer, even if it's made from stone brick. So, there's your answer, by the way, for the previous question. This was probably a pre-existing structure, not one that was dug out. So Brooke, you are sliding a lot faster than you would like to.
Sadly, he's not here right now.
Kyrios not on the call.
Yeah, he dropped from the game
Kyrio's
and then
internet
slightly
is down.
and then he dropped from the. Yeah, I figured probably something like that happened. I was making a joke and then I was like, I hope it didn't actually go down.
Well, break time, everyone.
I guess small break.
Oh no, his internet is down. Yeah, I guess it's break time. That's okay. I can start on dinner or something.
Well, he still can message us, so maybe he could, like, do a phone rejoin of the call and play that way. Well, let's see if it comes back, though.
Indeed. I suppose in that case I will get the trash out. Wednesday night is also the night before the trash comes, so we always take out, like, the The ones we don't usually take out, like the little trash can in the bathroom and the little trash can in like the living room and stuff like that.
We always forget which day trash day is. We just kind of put it in the trash shed when we have trash to put out. But yeah, good time for a break for the audience as well. Go get some water or something like that. I have no idea what I'm doing for dinner. I just realized, like, I'm thinking about food now a little bit too.
Probably just grab a snack and a shake and go to bed.
That works. Gets you to bed a little faster, I guess.
My sleep schedule has been atrocious because my new hyperfixation.
What's that?
I've been playing modded Minecraft, specifically Cobblemon, and my goodness, I get so into it, I lose track of time, and then I realize, oh wait, it's 1 a.m. Oops.
What's the mod?
Well, it's someone's mod pack. The main thing is Cobblemon. So,
oh yeah, Cobblemon. People like that one. After that, I think people used to play, what was it, Pixelmon, but then that one turned out to be bad or something, so people, then Cobblemon became the thing that people play.
Yeah.
I was hearing about Digimon.
I really like how Cobblemon looks.
Yeah, Cobblemon has a good style to it.
Yeah. I was able to snag the Dragonite model from somewhere, I don't remember, I have to look through. But yeah, I managed to snag the actual Cobblemon model for Dragonite, and I've downloaded it and run it through customizable player models. So I've been rigging that with custom animations, and that's been a lot of fun.
Ooh.
Even gave it a trunks later.
Actually, I think somebody was doing a Cobblemon Vora mod too, if I remember. Because of course, somebody would do that.
Because of course.
They've been posting up. They didn't share it or anything, but they've been posting like little animation updates. It'll probably be a play by the pound if they do release it.
Okay, Beers, I've made several models, okay? I've made several from scratch when I learned how to make them. This is the only one I've imported in. Like, I have a whole Gemster model of my Sableye character that I did and rigged all myself, so this one was just more of a, hey, I want to do this for fun.
Esther would appreciate you for that. He really likes Sableye.
It's just a little creepy.
Also, Crash, I'm sorry to hear about your insomnia. Insomnia is a real pain in the butt. I'll say that. We don't get it all the time, but sometimes we can just have a little bit of it here and there. I was trying to shade a Pixelmon, not you, silly bean, says Beerus. Yeah, I thought that was a Pixelmon dig, yeah. Cobblemon Mystery Dungeon, that would be pretty cool. That actually would be cool.
I could see someone doing that by using like the Cobblemon mod and just making like an adventure map.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty fun.
I agree. I do know that there was an adventure map for there was a Minecraft adventure map that was a PMD thing at one point. I don't remember what it's called. It was a long time ago, but I know that's been attempted at least once.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you could be able to do that, Bears, since I was able to just nab the model myself and turn it into a customizable player model, so I'm sure there's a way to just have it so it's like using commands or something, you can make it so a character's model looks to be like one of the Pokemon.
Looks like Kyrio is currently going to reset both his PC and modem, which is always a good idea if your net goes down for more than 5 minutes. Just refresh everything. Common or people
That could
could
be
work
cool,
if
too.
the North mod works, or you could TF into the mob. There are some TF related Minecraft things.
I know for the Dragonite model, technically you can't fly with it by default, but I retextured so when you have the Elytra on that lets you fly, it just makes the wings bigger, like you're actually flying with them.
Oh yeah, that could work. Actually, for anyone curious about Minecraft and like TF stuff, it's not Pokemon, but I recommend looking up Shapeshifter Curse. It's a Minecraft mod that is pretty interesting in how it handles TF and stuff. And to basically different Minecraft creatures you can turn into. Still being updated too. I think they're not quite done with it yet. Yeah, Barry.
Yeah, Cobblemon does have fun variants that are specific to it, like the Torterra. You can give it different saplings and it'll grow trees according to the saplings you give it.
That's good. I like that.
Or there's the mushroom versions of Miltank.
The what versions?
Mushroom.
Oh,
Like the
that's
cow,
cute.
You can get mushroom versions of Miltank.
That's cute. I like that.
I know there's mods for giving like Magikarp and Gyarados unique markings, like actual koi fish and stuff.
Ooh.
Goldango has an alternate. Well, Goldango is a unique one where if you give it netherite scrap, you can progressively get it more and more armor.
Huh. Okay, I'm gonna be right back too. Just give me a minute.
And one. The nature version of Charizard has the stripe. I didn't know that. I haven't looked too much into the unique versions. Though I probably should have checked that one, considering because I'm playing on a server. I took it upon myself to become the Dragon Gym Leader. So yeah, I should probably know the fact that Charizard has a unique variant. Granted, it's not a dragon type, but it's a dragon. They even made a flight course for the gym, since most gyms in the games have those little puzzles or mini game type things you do before actually challenging the gym leader. Bug types only for life. There's actually a couple people on the server who really like bug types and ghost types. Originally I was going to do a ghost type gym because I've been using a lot of those since I started, since I don't normally use ghost types, but eventually decided on the idea of doing a flight course. I'm like, that'll fit better for either dragon or flying, and I'd rather do a dragon gym than a flying gym. I'm a gym leader, I go fire all the way. Yeah, usually my favorite typings are those that are fire or dragon type, but I wanted to mix things up. Try different things. Still ended up going with dragon anyway. So far, I'm like the only gym leader who's actually set up their gym and is ready to go for challenges. Other people have basically registered that they're going to do specific gyms, but haven't started working on it yet. So, we'll see how that goes.
the dragon, because that is metal. I'm personally a fire type fan, but the Gen 10 water starter makes me want to go with it. Yeah, I can see it. I would say that is one of the better water starters, even if it is just slightly different than Inteleon. Something about it is more appealing than Sobble. I think it has actual better design to it, I think. Yeah, usually in games I go with the fire type starter. I know for a fact the gen with Infernape, I wouldn't go for the fire starter. I'd probably go for Empoleon. One, because, Greek mythology, and also, I'm not a big fan of Infernape. I'm gonna be honest. Sobble very much played often too much of being a weakling.
Welcome back.
I've just been entertaining chat.
Oh, nice. Took out the trash. I finished off a glass of tomato juice. I love putting lemon juice in tomato juice, or in vegetable juice. And then I poured some tea after that, and I got a little bit of ice cream. And of course I put a bag back in the can, and I'm ready to rumble.
I stepped away. Nikki wants to assess dinner. Yeah. Well, everyone but Kyrio.
Yeah.
Also, thank you for entertaining my chat.
Yeah. If only I could stream again, but that's sort of been put on a long hiatus until I get an actual PC.
Oh, you don't? I thought you don't have a PC?
I have a laptop.
Oh, I see. That's a good point.
Yes.
I also have some. I have some no-name brand potato crisps, which are literally better than Pringles, and they're cheaper. Pringles went downhill. They have no salt in them anymore.
Yeah, that is true. They do definitely taste different than they used to. I don't know if it's lack of salt or whatever. But
it could also be just the actual potatoes different, sort of. I don't know.
I guess the fun finally stopped.
It doesn't last forever. Let's see, does Kyrio have an update for us? Not yet. Last I heard, he's restarting his modem and PC. That was about 10 minutes ago.
Oh dear.
It happens.
This looks like it's pretty dead. He clearly has a mobile connection, though, so maybe we could, maybe you could join the VC and just.
I'm gonna go start the second half of dinner. Come back.
Okay.
What may end up happening is, luckily, y'all are split, so I may just continue with Ralph and Ryan.
That's fine too.
Until Kyrio returns, or if he returns. So, apologies, Tucker. If Kyrio can't return tonight, it's going to be a mostly Ralph and Ryan night. I know we don't have a ton of time left, but
that's okay. I don't mind. He is typing now. We'll see what he says.
R&R shenanigans. We love R&R shenanigans.
I don't know. This feels less like a shenanigans situation and more y'all are going to be a problem situation.
When are R&R a problem?
Let's see, who are we the most like? This is like... But before we were like Batman and Superman in more silly mode, as much of a silly mode as Batman has. And now we're Batman and Superman, except we're both fucking in go mode.
Right back.
Yeah, when the dynamic locks in.
Gosh, while he's away and I have time to like go on shenanigan tirades, if you ever feel useless, so me and my aunt were watching a old cartoon compilation on like not Netflix, but one of the Netflix knockoffs. Well, one of those like streaming platforms. And the last cartoon in the cartoon compilation was an old episode of like the it's Superman, like probably the earliest Superman cartoon in color. If you ever feel useless, the bad guy in that fucking tried to borrow a door with like a block of wood. It's just like, bro, it's Superman. You can put a steel girder in front of that door. It ain't gonna help you.
Gotta admire the confidence.
Oh yeah. The plot to it was like he was stealing jewels with like an army of like robots. So like he activates the robots to fight him while he runs to put Lois in the trap, and the fucking door. It's like a medieval sort of door. With the big square log that you could put across it that like rests on the two things.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes the time to put that across the door, and of course the whole door, the entire opening crumbles like cardboard when Superman just pushes through it.
Back.
Hello, I saw you typing, and then you shut up. Yay.
Yes, I was about to say that it wasn't coming back, and then it came back. So, okay.
That's how it always is. Trick always tries to catch you off guard, internet issues.
Let me get Steam back up.
You missed just a little bit of descriptive dialogue because Car didn't notice you dropped immediately.
It's okay.
Yeah. It essentially, unfortunately, Brooke is having trouble keeping purchase on the wall because it's sheer by design, even though it's made by stone brick. So you're not falling, but you're sliding down at a rate faster than you would like.
Okay, well, that's better than falling completely.
Yes. If you want to try and slow your descent, you can.
You said it was like 10 feet?
It's approximately 15 feet or so.
So that's like twice my height, so...
Yeah.
I could probably just top down, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not too bad. You will take a point of scuff damage, though.
I'll take it. It only makes me stronger.
I was gonna say.
This is true. I've adjusted your sheet for it, so you don't have to do that.
Alright, I appear to be back.
Good.
Yes. Well, there is, for the both of you, a light clatter and crunch of very old bones as you reach the floor of the oubliette. But the coffer is in a nearby pile. And I know Kyrio's not... Oh no, Kyrio is fully back. Wow, that was actually quite swift.
I'm here.
Excellent. Brooke, you spot something spectral that slips into the pile. It looks kinda long for the brief moment that you see it.
Well, I was going to try and commune with the dead here anyway, so I'm probably just kind of reach out to it, I guess.
Okay. Is Tucker immediately going for the coffer?
No, because Tucker's given it a quizzical look, because he's still a little confused why they would throw presumably a chest full of valuables into this oubliette. So he's going to let Brooke take the first move anyway. Plus, Brooke could probably carry it easier than Tucker, so.
I keep forgetting that Tucker would have no context or experience for why this might be, because they are an innocent being, and smuggling things into a prison is not something that would occur to them.
There's also,
Right.
I just realized too, speaking of the innocent being thing, when it was reported there was an oubulette, in character, Tucker did not know what that meant. So when
Right.
approaching the pit is when he discovered what it meant.
So luckily, the scouts explained very briefly what that was.
Oh, good.
Essentially, we found the oubliette, and of course, there's probably a row of even rebels that don't even know what the heck that is. And they described it as it's a pit where you throw prisoners to forget about them.
Oh, good. That means
As
Tucker wasn't
Hobble-
shocked by the pit, at least.
As Hoggle explained, it's a place you put someone to forget about them.
Thank you. I'm giving you finger guns for getting the reference. But that is actually what it was for. Pardon the microwave screaming.
It's okay.
Yes. The beeps of the damned.
I think the scouts also mentioned there might be something down there, too, or they had a hunch.
Yeah,
that
they
could be-
mentioned that it looked like there was something valuable down there, but of course they're not going down there, not even the flying one. They don't know what danger's down there, if any. You don't know, there could be corpse peats or something.
Yeah, Tucker's staying still and just kind of like giving the coffer a little bit of a quizzical look, and also kind of just scanning the bones to make sure nothing else is here. Probably doesn't see the spectral entity.
No, you don't. You don't have a connection to the dead like Brooke does.
I don't specifically have a speak with the dead.
You don't.
Should it be like a warlord's toll or something, or is it just something
Yeah.
that he's doing?
You can pick any social stat you want, and it'll probably be contest, allure, just to draw them out.
Wonder if bringing Scales out could commune better or something.
Oh, you think Scales is going to do this for him? That's cute.
No, I wouldn't rely on scales for this.
Scales already gave Brooke carte blanche to use his swords whenever for this. So
Oh, hey, your internet reset, and so did your dice roll luck.
Oh yeah, it's not too bad.
finally,
It thinks I'm a different person.
Your IP address changed, so it's giving you a
So, you go to commune with the dead, Brooke, and you're realizing that this area only has this sort of residual ghostly energy in it that's sort of like it's seeped into the stone. That's just how old it's become. And it's kind of surprising you're not really seeing any naturally occurring ghost Pokemon here, if that's the case, but maybe things work differently. Because as far as you're aware, anywhere that's got enough of that sort of thing going on usually has ghost Pokemon around. But you do see this. They look kind of tattered, as though their spectral form is made of cloth almost, that rises out of the bone pile at the top, just hovering almost kind of like a snake above the coffer, is the ghost of what looks like it may have at one point been a ferret. But the way its tattered ghostly form looks, like part of it looks skeletal, part of it looks like it's still like the ferret, and other bits of it are just missing.
Mhm.
to sum it up in simplicity's sake, any and all ghost stuff here is old.
Right.
So the king has not been making use of this oubliette. I fear it. So clearly the king has not been making use of this oubliette, or you might see more recent bodies and bones here, and probably at least one or two unhappy ghosts. But all you've got is this thing. I say, making a circle motion with one finger pointing as though I'm like right at your shoulder.
Okay, Brooke will just say, hello, who are you?
Hello, who are you? It tilts its head quizzically at you. And it begins to just sort of move towards you. It's kind of acting like it still has to walk like a living creature, even though it doesn't actually touch the floor. It doesn't even seem to have any proper limbs. It just sort of noodles just above the physical surfaces down the bone pile towards you.
I'll say, I'm Brooke.
It pauses to regard you again. I'm Brooke.
You're like a little echo.
I like Echo.
How did you end up here?
How did we hear? And it will move back and sort of make a few circles around the coffer.
Do you mind if I take this?
Take this.
Brooke will pick it up.
You walk up to the pile, your feet are like shuffling old bones aside and maybe unintentionally crunching a couple. And when you reach for the coffer, this ghostly, tattered ferret immediately and way more swiftly than it's been moving initially, zips and spirals up your arm and then around your neck and almost seems to content itself there, kind of like a scarf.
No.
Oh.
Right. A new friend, I suppose.
New friend.
Brooke will pick up the coffer and turn to Tucker and say, all right, let's get out of here.
During all this, Tucker's ears perked up, and he will glance at Brooke while Brooke is speaking to quote-unquote nothing. Tucker gained the idea, even if he can't see or hear anything himself. He pays close attention to Brooke's word, including the new friend part. And given that they are on a mission, Tucker just gives a little shrug and nods. All right, if we're done here. And he will use Shadow Sneak.
Can I assist and get another tick on Shadow Sneak?
You sure can.
Oh, yeah. In that case, yeah, I assume Brooke will gesture to help, and Tucker will let Brooke engage it too. Easy enough in this environment. There are plenty of shadows to choose from, I assume.
It's so dark that you might as well just be walking yourselves back to the main corridor.
Should I still roll?
Do I have to roll?
Yeah, just roll for propriety's sake and for Brooke's learning. So that's a Dex Survival Stealth. I said that's a Dex Survival Stealth.
It's at least a 1.
I'll draw 2.
Excuse you, Brooke, you didn't roll. I said that's a Dex Survival Stealth.
Right, okay.
You misrolled, you gotta do it again. Let's see what I get. Whoa, that died.
It clearly wasn't the right number.
Right, yeah, of course.
4. Okay, yeah,
There we go.
See?
Brooke actually got a better roll, so look at that.
So, Tucker, you take the lead at first, and then it's Brooke pulling you. And in the dark, you can see he's got this sort of glowing ring around his neck. You don't really see the full form of it, but in those shadows, you can kind of see it. Brooke, in your ear, there's this very breathy, kind of uncomfortable, almost wheezing noise, and it takes you until you get out of the shadows to realize that your new friend was essentially going, wee.
That's good, the ghosty ferret. The ferret doesn't mind being surrounded by dark energy for a second, being a ghost and all.
I think is ghost energy, actually.
Oh wait, no, I keep forgetting.
Yes.
I guess he liked it then. Well, okay, it could still be dangerous for him, depends, but...
It is Ghost. I still think it's really weird that is Ghost and not Dark, but,
yeah,
whatever.
I think your confusion
It's because
was...
Gengar started it.
Yeah.
I know, but it's called Shadow Sneak, and I get why it is the way it is, but I feel like at least the Dark type should have an equivalent.
Though it actually, and it does make elegant sense why Shadow Sneak being a ghost type moves being, that's the brief moment where Tucker can kind of see this thing during that use.
So currently I have given you all an extra elite. I've named them Little Echo.
Aw.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I see that. They're on the rebel sheet. Also, did we Shadow Sneak back to the intersection? That's pretty awesome if we did.
Yep. Because there really isn't much else in there besides the blocked passageway, and Lytton isn't with you to blow it up, and I don't feel like you want to use... sorry, not Lytton, Torracat. I don't think you want to waste Torracat on a side room.
What,
Yeah.
Car? You don't want us to open up that room and then you have to place a room atop another room? You don't want that? You don't have rooms like overlap each other really confusingly? You don't want us to do that?
I mean, I can give you another room. I'll just set the tile off to the side. That doesn't matter. I'm just saying, knowing the lot of you, and especially Kyrio, you don't want to waste one of Torracat's bombs on that.
Yeah,
By the way,
just-
when using the Shadow Sneak, Tucker usually does it paw first, like paw in the ground to open up darkness. So I imagine since Brooke took the lead from him, it was like Brooke also is, putting the hand down and just opened it even bigger, really fast. And also, I think due to combined usage and also the fact that this is such a dark environment throughout many rooms, made it easier to get back to the intersection real fast. I feel like the more darkness, the easier it is to travel, basically.
Yes, usually. Sometimes that's a problem. In this case, it's not.
Yee.
Partially because Brooke is here. Brooke made it not a problem.
Yay.
Yay.
I will say that you have no idea what Echo can do. But
This
if
is
you
true.
want to use Echo as an elite, you can tell me so, and that is at Brooke's sole dispensation, because they are ghost.
Okay.
Or you can hang on to them. At either rate, I have 5 tiles to place.
Oh, right.
Yep. I will say that oh goodness, more. But that's a good tile for this. I will say that you will not be getting your spinner rack back, Ralph and Ryda. However, they do manage to send a little rolled up map to you via a what is the equivalent of a silk safety line.
Huh.
Very nice.
I'm kind of curious if as we go to rejoin the others, is Brooke gonna sneak? Is Brooke gonna try to open the coffer or save that for later?
I'm saving that for later.
Okay.
Got too much to do right now.
Should I give him a coffer item while you work out the map?
Just grab the
Here,
treasure
actually.
chest, I guess.
Oh, okay, that works.
Yeah, I'll just place it over there. We can remember that he's got the coffer. I'm going to start taking out cellar tiles because you have cleared the cellar.
Okay, that's fair. Note for the future, bring your own bombs. Guess bringing a bomb could be useful. Also, I like how Crash said about earlier. I swear we're using any excuse to reroll, yet I have no problems. We reroll when it's more interesting to reroll. That's kind of how we do it.
I just like the way that this tile is.
I do kind of wonder why, square tiles, why the Pokerole square tiles, why do they go for diagonal perspective on
Isometric.
square tiles? Isometric. I guess it's the easiest way to represent levels, though, yeah. Or depth.
They wanted to be able to show depth and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
yeah, it's still pretty awkward.
Which we can just ignore the depth or use it to our advantage.
True.
So, it is a hastily scrawled sort of map that has been sent back to you. You do not get the spinner rack. However, at the bottom of this little hastily... Yes, it is why your tiles don't have depth. I like the tiles that have depth because they spark me to do interesting things, but they are sometimes a pain. Essentially, there's a little scribble at the bottom corner of this map that basically says captured.
Oh no.
I'm going to use the excuse of spaces being in these tiles as they probably didn't get to scribble down everything, so you've got blank spaces. You don't necessarily know what all is there, but you've got a good amount of space ahead of you that has been pre-mapped by your rebel friend. A very good use of a scout. Based on what you're looking at, Ryda, you're pretty sure what's ahead is like the grand entry hall, the foyer, and then a number of offshooting halls and what is likely the main exit. I should actually mark the main exit for you.
Did we ever get a look at this castle from the outside to get a general idea of how many floors it has?
Oh, there it is. It's probably got at least 2 to 3 floors.
Okay.
However, just peering out of the doorway, Ralph and Ryda can tell that some of these spaces are very large. Like the grand sort of vaulted ceiling style of things. Yeah. So even if it has 2 to 3 floors, those are spread among a limited number of spaces.
That makes sense.
This tile that has the little warp thing on it, that is to outside.
Right. Yeah, so like essentially some rooms take up 2 stories because they are so tall.
Yep. And the main reason for a dungeon to be connected to the main hall / grand hall is so that it's very easy for guards to get prisoners in and out very quickly. And also, so it's very unlikely for prisoners to escape unnoticed.
Makes sense.
Otherwise, you would have them in a separate area entirely, but that is not necessarily the case here. And for anyone wondering why there is a wine cellar down in the prison area, well, you want a wine cellar to be quite low. And it's just convenient architecture.
After receiving the map, Ryda's gonna look it over, pull out a writing utensil and paper and quickly copy it down and just leave that one on the ground for Brooke and Tucker to find before moving forward.
Oh, that's pretty smart.
And probably gesture to Ralph that we should go this direction. So that will also be marked on the map that they're going that way.
You really think so? And I'll kind of follow the map on that. Well, I guess it's your guy we're bagging.
It's just nice that Red has memory problems, otherwise it'd be weird that they don't know the layout of this castle.
Yeah. Anyway, I will take the lead in front of her because I am a powerful wall of mostly fat, but I'll tell you it's all muscle if you ask me about.
There's a good amount of muscle underneath the overlayer, let's be honest.
Oh yeah. But yeah. I march up in front, protect my caster.
Good idea. Lucy is looking very concerned that the Spinnerack did not return. Tora is as blasé about it as usual, because that is the risk. And of course, Chansey Raz does not care.
Yeah.
They are tired
if
of waiting.
We win, yeah. If we win, we'll rescue him, and if we lose, we'll join him.
So, opening up the door towards the Grand Hall, or foyer, I keep calling it a bunch of different things. It's effectively an enormous foyer.
Big, fancy hallway.
It's honestly shocking how few guards you're seeing. Because it looks like, based on what you're seeing, there's a sparse number of guards that are patrolling right now. And it looks like there's maybe one or two that are going the direction that you want to go. One that's patrolling down the hall, directly in front of you, facing away from you. And at least two that are guarding the entryway. Oh, thank you. Oh, I can just duplicate.
Figured it was good to represent it somehow.
That's a good idea, honestly.
Yep.
Well, Ryda will still gesture towards the original plan just quietly.
I have no reason to contest her on this, so I will march in the direction that they think I should. Well, not march, because that's noisy, but, stride with a purpose.
Alrighty. Me remembering I have little stare icons I can use.
Oh. So is TMR attempting stealth still, or is this just about fighting?
Yeah, we're not like charging out in the middle of this group. Like we're trying to stealthily follow behind the guards walking.
I see.
I will remind you, you've got a lot of rebels with you. Are you having them wait?
It's up to Ralph to decide.
Yeah, that was my question about the stealth. That was why I was asking the question, actually.
So I'm not being like, I'm not like tiptoeing, but I'm like not marching. Like I'm just going to be casually like walking behind, because like
okay, I probably haven't described this particularly well. The guards that are guarding the entryway are facing inward. They're not facing outward. There are probably guards outside to face outward. So
okay,
now
all right. So they're not facing us. All right, they're not facing the direction we're coming from.
No, they're facing the direction you want to go.
Ooh. Hey, do we have anyone good at like backstabs?
You probably some rebels that are good at that if you wish to spend some.
I think that's the play here. What do you think, Ryder? Like out of character, what do you? I think the play here is to spend a couple of rebels to like backstab these two and keep moving.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting us to just take out people unsuspecting from behind and keep moving forward.
Okay, I will note that there are a couple pillars in this place because you kind of need them to be architecturally sound.
Yeah.
So there are spaces where you could probably sneak around, but it will be difficult, especially with your numbers. But the decision is ultimately up to you all.
Oh yeah, I don't think, Tubby, I think you missed the question that was being presented to Ralph. The question was, should all the rebels be brought along, or should some of them stay behind?
Yeah, the question was, did you two want to go do this alone and leave the rebels waiting in, like, the antechamber leading to the dungeons? Or did you want to, like, spend rebels to get this handled?
Because it's a question between, like, okay, more people to fight with or less people to stealth with. Like, it's kind of a decision of stealth versus attack.
I feel like we're getting closer, so I feel like we can start using rebels more liberally. Because I feel like we're getting closer to the main show.
That's fair.
So yeah, I say let rebels deal with those guys and we move forward.
Okay.
Let the small fries handle the small fries. We're after the big fish.
Okay. It will take 4 rebels to deal with the 2 guards at the entrance.
No objections here.
I'm willing to spend that.
Pardon me as I move these to somewhere I can see them.
So I guess you're kind of trying to do the pseudo stealth style, like in the hit, like if you play the Hitman games, and you're like, well, if I shoot this guard, then he won't get alerted. Like,
More like silently taking them out and stuffing them in a box.
Yeah.
As we go.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens. Not as putting him in the box, but the two guards are incapacitated as a number of rebels slink up to them, and by the time the guards notice them, that it's too late. They're done. It's a very brief amount of sound, and by that point, this guard has already moved on to the next room, and those two have already moved on.
Very nice. Give a thumbs up that they did a good job.
All right. So, you two wanted to head to the left, which... Okay. I'm gonna keep asking this. Are you still being stealthy about it?
I'd say, yeah, considering we're entrance level, there's probably, even though there's not a lot of guards, what guards do remain would probably all come running if we started being very loud.
They would. It would not be good for you.
Yeah, so we're still gonna be quiet for the time being.
Yeah, if you guys are in big grand halls, I think that's really echoey.
It is.
That too.
They are designed to carry sound very well, probably for this exact purpose.
Yeah, I guess the castles do that so that it's a defense measure. Yeah.
Indeed. So both of you go ahead and make your Dex survival stealths. And I need either Brooke or Tucker to give me a Doom die roll.
What do you think? Okay. That's
Focused.
Be worse.
Oh, is this what I think it is? It is! Yes!
What'd you do?
That's a DM. I have a spicy random event.
It's two slides again.
It's two Salandits again! Oh god.
Oh, they keep
Y'all kept
sticking out in
rolling
the empty
sixes! Y'all kept rolling sixes on the random encounters, and the Salandits were the special encounter because they were supposed to have loot! Gosh, that's from ages ago. Right. Unfortunately, as Ralph and Ryda are making their way ahead of the group, the guards ahead of you take notice of some extra echoing steps happening down the hallway. And they stop, and I assume the both of you stop. And the footsteps keep coming. And so these two guards, it's another combination of a regular guard and an archer, it looks like. Or, yeah, an archer. They have a crossbow. And the footsteps get louder and louder. And because it echoes, they can't figure out where it's coming from. So they start whirling around and see the two of you. Intruders! And
Body slam? Body slam.
As the archer raises their crossbow, go ahead and roll initiative. The both of you. As a dark armored Golurk approaches from one of the side halls.
Ow.
Oh, fuck. That is an abysmal.
Initiative
I'm gonna
is what again? It's a D6
one-
plus
Dex survival alert.
Yeah.
Dex survival alert. I keep forgetting. Oh my gosh, yeah. That's not much.
Also, I had a dot. Which side hall has the
That's
color?
not.
It's not going to matter. They're part of the combat.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my first hat on that. Okay,
That's a much better roll.
That is a much better.
There you go.
Yeah.
8 plus 5, 13.
So you would have had just a 9 if you had kept that. That is pretty low.
Hey,
Yeah.
one faster than Ryder. 12 is the lowest possible initiative I can get.
It's not terrible.
It's not terrible, but it's not great.
I mean, it's the same as me, actually. We have the same.
Pardon me, I'm just moving people around.
Let's just see. He's 8, and you're also. We're 3 better than both Brooke and Ralph. Brooke and Ralph actually tie on initiative too, base wise.
Oh. Whoops. I made too many lucky tokens.
Oh,
We're extra lucky.
extra lucky.
There's a lucky token that fell off the map, so if you see it, let me know.
Should teleport to the middle. Is this guy on the initiative
Did
grid?
No,
No, that's not
No,
the
that's
middle.
been
no,
there.
no, that one's labeled liar.
It may be hiding in the abyss. Sometimes things hide in the abyss. It's okay though.
Yeah,
It'll
it's,
show up
it's fine.
eventually.
Eventually it'll be spat back up.
They're like, why is this here?
I don't think anybody has bravado, but I'm gonna leave them by your little portraits. All right, the Deadeye token, which I
Yeah,
can
I
just
think
leave over there.
everybody's used bravado, I think.
These are not all shades. I'm just not going to.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I should rename them. Wow, really?
Oh yeah, the buffs. I forgot about that.
Yes.
Thanks to
Oh gosh, I need to pull up another notepad. Yeah, that makes sense. Righto. Yeah, Ralph, you get to body slam, as I figured. Which one are you body slamming?
So there's 2 Purloin Shades, an Archer, and a Guard, I guess.
No, there's the Brood.
Oh, my bad. I misread. So there's one shade.
They only see 3 creatures.
Oh. Oh. Okay, that's just a little spoiler because initiative. Gotcha.
Also, Tubby? You there?
Tubby!
I am. I'm sorry.
Hey, yeah. Did you get the question that was asked of you?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit spacing out.
No, it's all right. It's why I asked in concern. Like, I didn't know if something happened or you got pulled away. Yeah, it is your turn first in the initiative.
And you were asked what you want to
sweet.
body slam because you have 3 targets. There are 4 on the initiative, but one of them's a spoiler, so.
Yeah. Directly in front of you is a normal ass guard and a crossbow.
Alright.
And there's a brood off on the side, I guess.
Off to the side, crossbowman. Let's see. I probably should tackle the biggest one.
The biggest one is beyond those two because there's a big dark armored Golurk that just
because there's a
came
big
from
old
another
Golurk.
Yeah, so if you want to rush past them, feel free.
Otherwise, you can hit the archer and the guard because they're right in front of you.
All right. Actually, am I able to like shoulder past them and tackle the big guy?
I'll say that your mass is such that these two regular old guards that they won't be able to.
They won't be able to prevent me from doing that. All right.
Yeah.
We're actually gonna do Giga Impact.
I just think of Mario from Mario Land just doing the shoulder patch, just plowing through things.
Yeah, just shoulder checking past the fucking small fries to attack the boss. Alright, let's see here.
While you're rolling for that, we can move on to Battles 140.
Okay.
Since I think it would be nice for us to have some battle music.
Sure.
Not like y'all aren't gonna wreck this, but still.
Oh, holy shit! Yeah. That is a crit. Can this thing hope to dodge that?
You're hitting the brute, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
There is no way that it could possibly hope to dodge that.
Well, I like shoot a glance behind me, handle my lightweight, and I go for the big guy.
Let's see. However, let's see you, Mr. Brute.
Remind me again, are these guys weak to physical or special attacks?
Well, that was a bad roll.
Wow, it tries to clash you and fails. Holy crap. Wow, the dice are not with this Golurk.
I have the universal weakness, a shit ton of dice.
Ralph is just the main character, I swear. There are days when I just cannot hope to touch your greatness. Ryda, you would have observed that the crossbowmen are particularly resistant to special attacks.
Mm-hmm.
And the brute clearly has to be resistant to physical attacks, looking at them.
Whack the
Anywho's.
archers. Blow up the brute's brains.
Anywho's, it's important to ask, since it is quite a bit later, has belly drum worn off by now?
Roll me a doom die. Evens it has, odds it hasn't.
Alright.
Odds it hasn't.
Let's fucking go. Alright.
Easier to do evens odds than trying to flip the dang coins, unfortunately.
Honestly, yeah, that could be a coin flip these days. So.
Yeah. So yes, I have one of my favorite DMs will often do high-low. The even odds high-low, basically, same thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, strength plus 6 plus crit plus stab. Alright.
Jeez, this Golurk has no chance. That's an 8.
Yeah.
It's not the
So
highest
you're
damage
a
roll, but I'm impressed by the
big-
number of 6s all the same.
So there is, unfortunately, as you rush past these 2 guards and shoulder check into this armored Golurk, there's this loud crashing sound as you impact against their plate. They attempted to turn their shoulder and countercharge you, and they moved just a bit too slowly. You're too used to running in recklessly like this, and they're not used to facing people like you. And you cause them to reel and take a step back, and there's this metallic growl coming from beneath their vented faceplate.
All right, so on guard. All right, on guard. Now that there's some space for 2 big boys and their big toys, we're gonna stop them up with the railgun. Railgun Reaver is Ralph's forward smash.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead at a -2.
Yeah. All right. Where's the thing?
Where is it?
Yeah, strength fight, Ralph is accuracy. That is my fucking accuracy -2.
Ooh.
That's kind of a low roll for
Ralph, yes, but that's still good. That's a 7. They're gonna swing with their mace.
This is great. Storming the castle, fighting the guards, weapon to weapon.
Oh.
Oh man, but they don't have the willpower to exceed. This is bullshit.
Wait, the willpower affected it?
The thralls don't have willpower.
Oh. What's that mean?
I love it.
They don't have the ability to push like you guys do.
Ah.
Oh, that's so annoying.
And because he's clashing, he has to get over Ralph's successes.
Oh, pushes in. Oh, okay, I see. Like.
Yes. So, unfortunately, if I could push,
Right,
he'd succeed.
'cause-
This is the second time this has happened, by the way.
So they can't add to their roll or anything using. Yeah, I understand.
It happened with the
Seems
warden
legit.
too, who was also a brute. Ralph is getting good at fighting these.
Hey.
All right, Ralph, go ahead and roll your damage.
Alrighty, that's gonna be strength +4.
And you have a. Does your 3 strength buff still exist? I assume it does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just rolled a minute ago. He got odds, which means
Yeah,
it
to determine
stays.
if I have
Yeah.
for it.
So you
It
have
has
those.
been quite a while, and
Oh.
it's mostly just him being nice. Oh, no.
That's a
poor guy.
9.
How do you want to put down this foe?
Remember, Ralph, we're not trying to kill anybody here.
Ooh.
Accidents happen, though.
I'm thinking the sword goes clean through that armor, out the other side, and into the floor. Like I'm thinking maybe like I staggered him back, right? And he's like swinging the mace at me. We clashed a bit, but I pushed past it and just whoa.
Is that a killing blow? It sounds like I guess. Sounds like you're not remembering.
Well, look, it's a suit of living armor.
Yeah,
it's a ghost type, but it'll be fine.
It's a suit of living armor. They'll be fine. The warden's fine, kind of.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
So Ralph, you step forward and swing this massive blade that is the Railgun Reaver off to the side, parrying the swing that they take with their mace. And you're realizing, this guy looks an awful lot like the Warden. I wonder if they're related. And you're immediately coming up with like one-liners and jokes as you're doing this. And they raise their arm high to do this overhead smash, and you step into a thrust that you turn down at the last minute, and the blade slides clean through, and the tip impacts against the floor. And for just a moment, you feel that same impulse effect from during the fight with the android. There's that very brief ring, and you can't see it past the brute, but there's a small crater where the tip impacted into the tile floor.
I want to make like an, like I'm taking a good hit of a drug or something. Like I just swung back a particularly cold beer or something, just like a.
He's learning to press R in his gunblade.
Yeah, I was gonna say you slightly activated the other effect of the weapon there. Interesting.
I mean that. So remember, this has knockback 1. Normally, this Golurk would be going back, but it didn't. So the effect passed on to the floor. Are you doing anything else?
Oh, gosh, because it's a weapon, I can use it again, right?
You can. However, in this specific case, I'll rule you will have to spend an action to pull it free. Because unfortunately, your quote-unquote slain foe is still there.
Alright, I think I might have to. Yeah, it's the smarter thing. I'm going to spend the action to pull the sword free, which will be 3 actions total I've spent.
Yes, you are now at action penalty of 6.
And I'm going to hold just in case I have to defend myself. I trust everyone else to mop up.
Wise. Rita, it is your turn.
I like how Kyrio said, so far none of the Golurks have survived more than 1 turn upon contact with Team Cheerleader. Just being a sage there, aren't you, Kyrio?
I mean, it's just the experience y'all have had.
So, who do I think is more dangerous, the archer or...
I will say...
Yeah.
The regular guard is not dressed in the same kind of plated armor as a knight. They are probably less dangerous because the archers have always had a bevy of different bolts available to them thus far.
In that case, Ryda's gonna rush in with their scythe, and specifically to use the blunt end to bash the side of their head for a physical confusion.
Okay. Feel free to make an attack with your scythe at -2 accuracy, because you're not using it necessarily as intended. But I will allow you to replace the poison effect with a confused chance.
Oh, I thought we just rolled confusion, but that works too.
Oh, what? Wait, hang on.
Because we were just gonna treat it like it was acting like the orb. Where it made special attacks physical.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were using it for confusion.
Yeah.
That is my mistake. My mistake. Yes, go ahead and do that.
6 fight channel, you said -2?
Yes, because you're using the blunt end.
Okay.
An unusual weapon use, so you're a little less experienced.
Yes. I needed a second to think about it as like, yes, still penalty.
Oh, come on, Ryder.
That's still
It's
4. Just turn the root upside down.
Yeah, it works.
The crossbowman manages to backstep out of the way, and the blunt end of your scythe swings against the floor, creating this echoing crack.
Well, they're just gonna take the momentum of it bouncing off the ground and go for an actual swing with the scythe towards the archer.
Oh boy. Well, now you're only swinging with the action penalty.
Yeah. Which is still the same dice pool of 9.
I mean, fair enough. You tried the less dangerous approach first. Less lethal approach first.
Come on!
3!
Gosh.
I used all my luck trying to be stealthy and investigate.
Oh!
Suck it.
They cannot dodge this one.
Alright. So, strength plus 3.
First 2 dice on that one landed 5, 6. I was like, oh no! They got 4 left to roll, and then the others landed all low. You got lucky.
Three.
3.
Alright. And poison chance. It's just 1 dice. Yeah.
No.
Damn it.
No poison, and unfortunately, no crit. But you do manage to create a shallow cut on their leather armor, which is sort of hisses and begins to eat away from the touch of your anathemic weapon. Do you want to swap forms?
Dex, fine. Let me see what the other one.
Damage pool becomes dex instead of strength, I believe.
It's still the same. They're both 4. Because I have the strength up at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
you know
right.
what? Sure, I'll swap to glaive form because it also gives me some extended reach.
That's reasonable.
Oh, right, and the glaive form can count as special. That hits special defense.
It does. I didn't realize it does.
I forgot
You know what?
I
I
did
don't
that.
think I ever noticed that. Good
I
point.
forgot I did that. But you can all... Yeah, oh, right. That's what it is. Swapping those different forms so you can get the different effects.
You can affect different different defenses.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
actually quite cool.
Given you're fighting, you may not want to swap right now.
Yeah, knowing that it's special, that it's swapping to, no, I'm going to stick to the physical.
So yeah, audience, this is what happens when I make a thing ages ago and forget some of its traits.
It's like, oh yeah, I had that ability. I didn't realize. Okay, well, I've spent 2 actions and I've done nothing.
You wasted their actions.
Yeah, you've wasted their actions, which is very good to do on this thing. I will say that after this round, Tucker and Brooke will be able to join.
So I just have to survive this one round. Alright, in that case, seeing as my first two swings were kind of whiffs, Ryda's just gonna brace for whatever comes next and hold whatever
Okay.
points they have. I need Ralph luck, man.
This also could be a good time for double team, but holding your actions could be good.
I'll raise my hands to the sky to lend you my RNG privilege.
Actually, that's a good point. If I use double team, do I lose my strength buff?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Why would you lose your strength buff?
Because I didn't know how. I always forget how you roll buff stacking.
So it's an entirely different buff to the strength buff.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that you can only have one buff at a time, it's that you can only have one of each kind at a time.
Yeah, a strength buff would replace a strength buff, possibly weaken it, depending if it's... But but since it's a completely different stat, you can just
You
stack
only
them.
get the strongest buff of each kind.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now,
In that case...
if you're hit with a debuff, it can replace the buff, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, there's no reason for me not to use it, because even if I spend an action, I still get +2 evasion, so it's still net neutral.
Yeah.
In terms of,
It could only benefit, and it also lasts more than one turn, so...
so, dex fight evasion, -4.
Pardon me as I put two large tokens on your evasion.
Evade up.
Yeah, I figured you wouldn't botch that.
Mhm.
Yep, specifically evasion, which is very good. And it stacks with dex up.
I mean, I did have expectations. 4 evasion!
Right.
I'll just move the giant ones out the way. But yeah, now I'll end my turn.
Alrighty. Right. Ralph. You are ambushed from above as an obsidian shadow suddenly begins wheeling its way down, swinging what appears to be a crystalline dagger.
Let's see, I am at 6 damage. So it'll be 4 to that. Can the weapons clash?
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't actually have your shield wielded, right?
But I don't believe the shield's a garment, not a weapon, right? Or
you're using it.
Slot.
Yeah, you're using it as a garment, so it gives you +1 into. Oh wait, no, this acts as a buckler, so that'll be 5 because of the way the shield works. It reduces foe accuracy by 1.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, then we'll use it for what it's for. We'll clash with the buckler. Not that it changes the roll, because the roll is just the clash roll.
Yeah, it's strength fight clash.
Strength fight clash.
-6,
which is...
Yeah, I figured that'd be a good thing, considering if they're attacking from above and it's a buckler on your arm, you can raise your arm up, so...
Alright, 10.
You're welcome, you guys, for helping you remember moves that you don't use very often. I just look at your double team, right? And I was like, double team is cool. I don't remember when you last used it. I should bring it up. Oh.
Yeah, that's because my thought of how it worked was wrong.
Right. I was
Not
wondering
a
why you were
terrible
avoiding.
flash.
So now, I'm glad that we had this discussion. Now you know you can add evasion whenever you want.
Right. They will receive 1 damage. You get 1 damage die.
Seems fair.
You take 1 damage.
Alright.
Okay. You're hurt a little bit, but at least you reduced it.
Yeah, I do have 1 will left to pop a rest, but I'm gonna hold off as long as I can, because then I am empty in the tank for will.
Does using the shield as a defense, does that also activate its effect? Or only when it's used as an attack?
What do you mean?
It's scary, so I'm just wondering if, like, simply wielding it at all...
No, it grants him +1 to his intimidate.
Oh, okay, it's just... Oh, that's just a neutral buff. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just a thing he always has.
Okay.
Didn't exactly help him with the prisoner biting you, but there's reasons for that.
Yeah, don't blame me for forgetting.
I blame that on me dropping the ball as a player. Like, I loved that as a player.
It's
that
okay.
Was
it was still entertaining, so that's alright.
Yeah, and unfortunately, like, the dice roll also did not help. If you had gotten an amazing dice roll, I would have just thrown up my hands and gone, okay, it's Ralph. We're doing this again. You are being attacked again. You are a big, strong target.
Yeah, the same. Oh, I'm sorry. The same reason I. The same reason I chose my target. Let's see. That was a 10, so it clashed again with at a 8. As I'm just like, yeah.
Oh, not quite.
3. Unfortunately, you don't have the will to push that.
No, because I only got 1 left.
E.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, right, you have 9 strength.
Don't worry, I'm in the same boat with the 1 will.
I mean, I still have a strong use for it.
As Ralph, you manage to block that attack with your buckler, and then this obsidian shade wraps its sickle tail around your arm and leverages the dagger against the buckler, and with an unnaturally powerful heave, flips you over the Golurk, causing you to withdraw the Reaver as it does so, and sends you slamming into the ground. It used foul play.
Oh. Oh no! Wait, that's dark type. Oh no, that's not good.
That doesn't feel so good from the other side.
Yeah, super effective, so I believe that's 1 extra damage for a total of 8 physical damage on you.
Oh my god. 8.
Yeah, your psychic type just became a problem. Oh no.
Yeah, let's see. 8 up against my 5 defense, so 3. And 4. That's a KO.
Ralph is KO.
Oh no!
Just wham, hits the ground, and and it's just barely too. So I'm thinking he lets out that quip, that feels a lot worse from the other side, and tries to get up, moves an inch, and just falls back down. Just spiralize.
Oh no. When was the last time Ralph got KO'd? It's been a while, I think.
It's been a long time. So
I'm not sure I have been KO'd.
He does have a reviver seed, so he'll pop up.
Oh, thank goodness.
He will pop up, thank goodness. Yeah, foul play is like anathema to Ralph. And
I am used to honorable duels.
I mean, Reviver Seed is good that he has, but he'll only get 1 HP coming back, so keep that in mind.
oh right, I need to make a mark.
A mark. Okay, Dirk, thank you for coming.
And the Obsidian Shade turns towards Tucker and outstretches one of its little black claws, and a shadow hand extends to you, Tucker.
Me?
Oh, wait, no, to Ryda, sorry.
I'm like, wow, they're really clairvoyant.
I'm sorry, for some reason I thought it was Tucker there, not Ryda. Yeah, it extends to you, Ryda. And a shadow hand, similar to the kind that Ralph has conjured before using this move, reaches out for you.
I'd like to evade that.
You may attempt. It wasn't a great roll on their part.
Alright, so evasion -6.
Wait, what's the shadow hammer symbol you say?
Something similar to what Ralph has made before.
Oh, I don't remember Ralph doing shadow hand. What was that move?
I think it's snatch.
Oh, that! Okay.
Yeah, don't touch me.
No touch.
I wish this thing had will.
No touch.
No touch.
I desperately want to steal your buffs right now.
Don't touch me. No, thank you.
But that'll be its turn. It's the archer's turn.
Oh, fuck.
Evasion.
And they're backing up to get out of your range. So we will have them spend an action to do that. Oh boy. Can it even... And it's going to fire a blizzard bolt at you.
Oh, stop it. I have to dodge that too.
Look, you have a bonus to your evasion.
Don't touch me. Leave me be.
Oh no!
No!
Oh no, there's not even...
Ooh.
Oh darn, I was like, well, I have a lucky... No, doesn't help.
Ooh, okay. Oh god, right, this is high damage.
Oh, no.
Yeah! I don't have a high HP.
Crash just said crazy show. I want to eat my gummies. I don't know what...
My
that
God.
I don't know how that relates to the situation, but thank you.
So, 6 ice special.
Oh no.
I don't think that will down you, thankfully.
No, I have 4 special defense, so that's 2 damage to me.
Let's see if it freezes you.
My God.
It does not.
Okay.
As you are struck by this bolt that then explodes into frost, which will also hit the other guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, that's good.
Well, that's good, at least.
At least it didn't freeze. Imagine just Rook and Tucker running in, like, how's everything going? Just Ralph on the ground, right as an ice sculpture. It's like, oh no.
It is the end of the round. Tucker and Brooke, you may roll initiative to join.
Thank God.
I imagine we can run in expecting a fight, given that echoey hallways and all. So we could probably know what's going on somewhere.
I'm going to assume that the both of you would have heard the sounds of the fight coming down the stairwell and started booking it and picking up your pace.
Yeah. Definitely.
They're skedaddling.
Wait, I rolled that wrong.
Initiative.
I
was thinking about something else, so I just rolled something else.
It's okay.
Oh, a 6. I'll take it. Okay.
Yes, go Tucker. Zoomies.
I was thinking about
That's
something.
17. That would put you at the top.
Wow. Yeah, that is indeed 17. You're right.
I'm just gonna scooch everything down a bit.
I'm not surprised because Tucker, again, a little worried about Lucy, though I guess that worry may extend further at this point. But yeah, probably has no reason not to book it when Sounds of Fight happens. So
I'll scooch things down. I got it. Rightio. Tucker may be big and fluffy, but you're fast when you need to be.
far legs can help with that sometimes.
All right. Initiatives have been set. Action penalties have been reset. And Tucker, you are the first to go.
Okay, and when we engage the situation, everything is in the battle state last spoken, right?
Correct.
Okay. Then Tucker will pause only briefly from the sprint to assess, where everybody is and what the situation is. Obviously, Ralph looks pretty down. That's going to be immediately apparent, but so is another enemy. So, Tucker will look at... So, how are the... Let's see. So, the archer and the guard are directly in front of Rhina, right?
They are. The one guard has been mildly ice blasted by their friend, who fired off a bolt in a panic. Rhina looks ice blasted as well. Ralph is currently on the floor. His bag is glowing, so his reviver seed is going off.
Okay.
The Golurk is still standing there, but not moving. And there is an obsidian shade that is suspiciously purloin shaped, just standing there with one arm up, reverse gripping a nasty-looking crystal dagger.
Okay. Alright then. And I'm missing the shades a little bit back, a little closer towards Ralph than the others. Because I think it did a snatch from a distance, right? Or did it approach right?
It did. It's at a bit of a distance. The archer is closer to the shade than they are to Rhina, because they spent an action to move away. But the shade is clearly visible.
Okay.
I will say, you did notice another regular guard starting to jog down the hall, and you passed where they are, but Brooke can see them head on. So that guard is currently considering options.
Tucker may not have noticed that guard. It depends if he was focused on the turn. Okay. I think... Let's see. Alright. Tucker is going to immediately basically just budge himself in between Rhina and the enemies with cover and ally to lead out. Which is, I don't even know if that gets that's not even really a roll, it's just a thing, so.
Yep, that is a thing, but you are now covering Rhina, which means you will start taking attacks for them.
Now, that is still an action penalty, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you like to use sympathy in conjunction with this, since you're taking an action penalty anyway?
Yeah, I may as well pair it with something. Yeah, sure. Sympathy for... Yeah, so every action you roll says... Yeah, definitely sympathy covering ally. That's a good mix, actually. Good play. So, when Tucker runs past Rhina, they will bump into Rhina. Not aggressively, not staggering Rhina, but enough to give basically this warm sensation to Rhina as sympathy is being activated as Tucker runs into cover as well.
Ryder gets a bit surprised at first seeing Tucker, but then sort of relaxes, seeing like, oh, thank God it's Tucker.
I should probably
like-
re-roll it. Here you go.
Ryda, sensing that big, another void coming up, is like, oh no, another one. Oh wait, it's Tucker.
Oh, an 8. I'm getting pretty good rolls today.
Excellent.
I don't think it matters if this one's super high, but yay! Okay, so after doing that, Tucker will then... Yeah, you know what? The guard's slightly closer than the archer, right?
Yes.
Ice
and the guard
Fang.
is worse for wear.
There will be an
Already.
ice fan being used against the guard.
Oh right, I
Uh,
forgot. Ground type, ice damage.
Mm-hmm. Tucker's aware at this point, so he knows what to use. Alright, Dex Fight Brawl, -2. Oh, but... My... don't I have a +2... Yeah, +1 damage. Let's die damage. Okay. Dex Fight Brawl, -2. There. Okay, a 4.
4. Alright. Can the guard dodge? They might be able to.
Yeah, it sounds possible.
Wait, is that enough dice? It's not. I'm missing 2.
Okay, they just barely did it.
No they didn't. They only got 3.
They got 3.
Yep, so you succeed. You have a 4.
Okay, after getting in front of Ryda, Tucker will act like a protective guard dog and do a vicious and very frosty bite forward. Let's see, strength +2 +1 for damage die for fang moves.
Yes.
So, strength +3.
Right, and you have all those nice buffs to Fang moves, like removing the action penalty, accuracy penalty, and all that.
It's a 1. It hits at least.
It's a 1. Roll for chip.
Yeah, here you go. I'm just glad that it connected, honestly. Oh, yep, got it.
Hey,
Okay,
it did.
here's the more important
Yeah,
thing.
because even with the super effective, that still would only meet their defense.
It's okay. That's not the important part. Is all the stat. The vague moves are most useful for Tucker because of things like this. Razor Fang gives me an extra flinch. This is for flinch. 1, 2, 3.
You don't have to.
Oh, I
They're
didn't have to. Wait, that's enough.
Yeah, So because of their friend, they took most of their health and damage.
I didn't realize they took that much.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot about the super effective. I'm like, oh yeah, it would be 1 more than it is. So this poor guard was actually more taken out by their friend than you. So you're trying to not like actually lethally harm these people who are covered in crystal, and so you try to like hold back and effectively nip at them with an ice fang, and it's just enough. You manage to like it's barely a light chomp, but the ice causes them to keel over. They are knocked out, swirly-eyed.
Tucker looks honestly surprised as it dramatically falls over. Like, oh, okay. Okay. Wow. Go ahead.
The archer is out of melee range currently, but you can take an action to get up to them.
Nope. Covered ally is better when you're closer to them, so Tucker will... Let's see. Oh, yeah. You know what? I haven't actually used this. And I believe it would hit both the archer and the shade, so Disarming Voice I want to use.
Let it be so.
A new move. this is a charm and manipulative cry, I'm going to basically say that it is a sharp and sad howl, then, since it's supposed to be manipulative. Sort of like the power-up howl, but directed at the enemies, and melancholic. Insight contest allure -4, right?
Correct.
This is an interesting roll, actually. Insight contest allure.
Allure is the one social stat you don't have a ton
I haven't really increased, but it's still fun to use it. So that's going to be 5 dice. Don't worry, I'll fix that soon. Oh, I'll take some 6s to make a good roll. Owie!
Owie!
Even though I didn't get hurt, it was the enemy that got hurt. But yeah, owie! Alright, let's see. Okay. And that's sound based never fail also. What does never fail do again?
Never fail makes it so that if you would miss, you are counted as having at least one success.
Oh, neat.
I believe we have it over here, just so we can look at it properly.
It is over here, yeah.
Yeah, if user scores...
Oh, wait, no, I'm reading that.
Yeah, if user scores or is reduced to 0 successes on its accuracy roll, this move still hits with 1 success. So, effectively, it banks a lot on the old way this system worked, which was, defense reduces accuracy, which, God, I hate that so much. It reduces the accuracy pool. I hate all that extra math, but effectively, you always count as having at least 1 success on a never fail move, even if you would have rolled a 0, so you can't botch it.
Neat.
It's just not possible.
The question is, of course, the question is, are they going to dodge? Can they dodge this?
It's an off. They can't effectively. It's not dodgeable.
I can't remember if sound. Actually, let me check that. What is the tribute of sound moves?
There are certain Pokemon that have soundproof as an ability, making them immune to sound moves.
Oh, okay. Sound-based moves bypass substitute, light string, and reflect and cover. Apparently.
Oh.
Yeah, it says so. I figured I'd look at the icon, see what it says. Yeah, so I guess if certain defenses are up, sound moves just say, I don't care, basically. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Special +2, let's do that. Okay, 3.
That is special.
Yeah.
Alright. That is chip on one of them.
Okay. Roll chip. The starting voice of this current type is not really impressive for Tucker to have, but it can be good for announcing and attacking at the same time.
It can.
And at this point, I think we're not worried about... Oh, yeah, I probably made quite a noise, actually.
Yes, that echoes in the Grand Hall. So anyone within range is going to hear that, so stealth is out the window.
I think we were getting there anyways.
Chansey Ra's off in the corner like, yeah! Like, they're ready to bash heads.
Yeah, I'm sure that I think a lot of the rebels were just ready to stop the drop. Glad to lead it.
Are you doing anything else?
I think I will. I think I'll hold there, yeah.
Alright, Ryda, it's your turn.
I think that puts me at a -6, yeah, that's good.
Alright. First thing Ryda's gonna do is take a deep breath and use Calm Mind.
Yeah, right. It's very obvious that Tucker is covering you, so you have a moment to take a breather. So
I can't wait to steal all them buffs.
Oh, does Ralph lose his buffs for going down?
He does actually.
I just realized that.
Yes.
Unfortunately. Sorry to bring it up, Ralph.
Special defense and special go up.
Excellent.
I mean, it was pretty ridiculous. And I'm gonna be real. Him deciding I still had the thing and not just saying no, it's been too long, is just him being nice.
He was being nice.
I feel like I've been very generous letting things like Lucky Chant and buffs stay this long, but I'm more than okay with it. Y'all would just reapply them anyway if you could.
Yeah.
And the only thing stopping Ralph right now is that he's slowly getting up with 1 HP.
Wait a minute, I made a mistake. I just
Drum
realized
is
something.
very expensive.
I made a mistake. I actually forgot something. My Razor Fang affects literally any move I do. I should have
Yes,
technically
it
rolled
does.
Flinch on the sound-based move. Too late, though.
Go ahead and roll.
Okay. For both of them or just one?
Just roll 1 die, it'll be for both.
Okay.
You made a mistake.
Oh, the
Just
coin!
in
It was actually going to land a 6 and then it hit the coin.
Damn.
Alright, Ryda, you have calmed yourself.
Made a mistake. Kissed in Ekans.
Now I'm gonna use Future Sight to ensure our success. I'm going to target the Shade. If they survive that long, then they'll get hit really hard.
Yes, Kyrio, I understand it is very late. I was hoping we would not run this deep, but we got into a combat. It is okay. It should not be much longer.
Maybe
the
finish
future
the
sight-
round off if that's okay?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We'll finish the round off real quick.
That should have been -2 dice. My bad.
That would be a 4 then
Okay.
with -2. Go ahead and roll that damage so I know exactly how much you're doing. You're targeting the shade, right?
Yes, special +5. So that's 10 dice.
I feel like unless you botch this, you're going to put an end to it.
And 1+ for stab. 11 dice.
I just realized it's Starving Voice. If I'm in a room full of tons of enemies, that plus the flinch chance could be really useful.
Alright. 6 damage.
Okay, respectable.
All right.
So at some point they will be hit with 6 damage.
Oh, is
Okay.
that just full damage? Not even affected by...
Well, they would have to evade it on the next round.
That is very...
And
It
yeah.
bypasses
like-
any shield move and cover.
That makes
Yeah,
sense,
it's-
honestly, because it's kind of like a surprise that you're just getting hurt all of a sudden.
Yeah, and if they go down, it'll just be dealt to the next opponent.
Okay. Oh, nice. It does that? Oh, look at
Yeah.
that. It does.
So
You don't have the
that's-
Dragon Warrior 1 problem where the enemy you target is already dead, so you just missed your turn.
I hate that problem so much.
The old RPG issue.
With that, I'm going to do Psychic against the Archer.
All right. You're going to keep it special, I assume, so you don't have to close in?
Yeah, Tucker's guarding me. I don't want to ruin that. So I have -4 penalty on this.
Yeah.
Oh, Silver, you're right. I forgot to apply stab. I'm new to using fairy moves.
It's okay.
Oh well. Next time.
Next time. Yeah, it's a little late for all that.
Yeah, that's way too late. That's
Accuracy.
part of the reason I got it.
4. There we go. Solid roll that time.
Yeah.
Archer thinks they're safe, they're not dodging.
Cool. Damage special +3. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for step. Hold on. Crit is 5, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, how do you cancel your dice like that?
Right click.
Really? I didn't know you could do that.
Alright, there's 4 damage.
That is Plink.
Thanks.
Yeah,
the plink
unfortunately,
thing.
it's not physical.
The plink went down. to
Alas.
And there's a chance to reduce their special defense.
Which would be good if it went off.
6. It did not.
But it didn't.
It does not. Alas, that only happens on a 6.
God, I just can't hit this damn archer. But that'll be my turn.
Okay. It's the Shade's turn. The Shade is a problem.
Tucker is watching it intently. This is the first time he's seen one.
It seems to regard you, Tucker, with a slight head tilt. And then it's going to rush in.
Okay. That is enough for a crit. Okay. I will... Well, I'm covering, so I'm going to do a clash.
Alrighty. That will probably be a strength fight clash.
Okay.
Which move are you using to clash?
Let's see. I don't think Tucker's really aware of this thing's typing, so... I mean, one can assume ground is in it, but who knows? It's using dark moves. Let's clash with... You know what? Let's clash with... let's just do a standard bites, honestly.
Okay. Only reason I ask is because it counts as using the move, so you can't use it again during the round.
Yeah. Let's do a standard bite. I'll do that.
Yep. So it's just strength fight clash.
Okay.
Minus...
What's my penalty
-6.
now? Ooh, okay.
Unfortunately.
So that's going to put me down to... Actually, that's putting me pretty low. Let's see.
Oh, you might not be able to.
I can actually clash. I cannot actually clash that. No.
Oh dear. Do you have any chance at dodging? No. Oh, that is unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
Tucker's actually going to take a hit. Cool.
Alright. That was kind of part of the plan when it came to cover an ally, possibly taking hits, so... Alright then. Let's see what happens. Okay, that wasn't that bad.
Alright. Let me add the crit dice as well.
Ow. Never mind, it's a little worse.
That is a total of...
Is it physical?
It is physical dark. You are double resist to dark.
I am.
So that's actually -2. Those last 2 dice basically don't count.
Yeah, that's right. Because I 1/4
Plink. Oh, wow.
And also Plink anyways.
Yeah, Plink. It's only going to be... Oh, wow. These are bad against Tucker.
I have pretty good defense.
Oh, it doesn't even Plink you.
Oh,
no.
You, Tucker.
Oh, no.
Okay.
This is the worst matchup for this creature.
Okay, so what was the move?
They used foul play again.
Oh, they did that again.
Effectively, what they tried to do is, like, you're trying to bat at them and keep them away from Rida, and they attempted to leverage your strength against you, which is how foul play works. It uses the opponent's strength +4.
Oh.
That
did actually Tucker having slightly more mediocre stats makes foul play worse.
Yeah, it's the worst thing against Ralph, but because it's a dark move, it's terrible against Tucker. So they can't even manage to get that right. You effectively wrench their leveraging arm away with one of your ribbons. And they're going to try and just slash you.
Okay. Hey, I didn't actually get an action penalty though, since I just took the hit, right?
Yeah, you didn't.
Since I couldn't actually clash, that means no action was taken. Okay.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'll clash that.
Yeah, you can clash that for sure. Just don't botch. It's,
yeah.
Tucker.
Strength fight clash -6.
Okay. And I'll use this time. I'll use bite, I guess. And what was that right now?
I said, get him, Tucker.
Get him, Tucker. Okay, strength fight. What was it?
Strength fight clash -6.
-6. So that's going to be my
a total of
5.
4.
Or 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, no problem.
All right. Let's see if you take any damage from this. You do not.
No.
And It swings at you with the blade, and you bite at the shade, trying to stop the blade with your teeth, and you end up catching the full body of the shade as it lunges forward, and it shatters.
Oh, wow.
And the pieces shatter outward and away from you and melt into shadows and fall away.
Hmm.
And then with the clash.
Wow.
The shades are fragile.
Wish I knew that. But now I do.
That was
Yeah,
really
they're
cool,
super
actually.
fragile.
That was really cool. Actually, I think that was the best cover I ever did.
So at this point, I'm comfortable revealing that y'all have figured out these things are fragile but very frightening.
Glass cannon type.
Literally. But it is Brooke's turn, and we're going to try and speed this along a bit for Brooke's sake, for Kyrio's sake.
Yes.
Thank you for bearing with us so long. Brooke, the main thing you're seeing as you're coming down the hall is a regular ass guard, and you know your friends are fighting around the corner.
Something, we win.
Side note, I think it would be really funny if the archer went down and then the regular ass guard got hit by Future Sight.
I mean, it's coming. What would be really funny is if we took out all these guys and then Future Sight hit the one guy who decided to show up late.
He.
You will ice gun the guy. Okay. Yeah, they aren't dodging that.
Bye.
Fire.
I believe that's a total of special +7 if you're using the hydro pump. Special +9 actually, because Brooch. Wait, no, is it +9? Plus tort. So +9 +5. Special +14. Do you 15? Thank you, everybody. We're forgetting math mechanics.
It's okay.
I feel like I need an Excel sheet.
Sometimes I feel that way.
So, I have a question. Do you want to roll the dice, or do you just want to blast this guy from across the Grand Hall and be done with it?
I love the hilarity of just these guys managed to take down Ralph and put right on the ropes. Tucker and Brooke show up and just instantly wipe them.
To be fair, Ralph was severely weakened.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brooke, you just keep moving. You blast this guy like you're some action movie protagonist, just side aiming with a gun and clocking someone in the head. They keel over. They had no chance. And you also extend Diamond Shard into its sword form.
Oh. Good idea.
Would you like an action to keep moving and get in range of the archer, who is the only enemy left right now? Brooke is going to take that action and swing the sword.
Really shit.
Alright, that'll be Dex Fight Roll -4.
Oh wait, when you the guy you ice gun, that was just like a random fifth guy right down the hallway, if I remember.
Yep.
Yeah, I forgot about that guy.
You attracted the guard. Oh boy. I don't think this guy was expecting Brooke at all. So
Two people are.
I'm gonna say they don't dodge.
Time to roll 50 dice again.
Yes. Please feel free to ask. I've been debating on that, and because it's a weapon, I don't think it counts for torrent.
Because weapons don't count for it's my ribbons or stuff wouldn't affect my weapons or such, right? Too. So, yeah, don't add
it's not stab.
So.
Same as I don't think the Kyogre Brooch works on it because that's specifically for water moves, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
So it is strength plus 3, though.
Yeah, weapons get a downgrade that they can't synergize necessarily with your whole build, but they get an upgrade in the sense that you can use them multiple times in a turn.
Yep. That's physical, which I believe...
That's a good point, Crash, actually.
Brooke, please. Hey, Ralph. You haven't
Ralph?
used your hat. Do you want to use your hat? Do you want to use your hat to re-roll the dice that didn't work?
You know what? Yeah. There you go, Brooke.
Can he do that? Well, I guess he's conscious again. I don't know how. Because
Yeah, he is just barely conscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, re-roll 4. Me grasping at straws, like, please don't let this enemy be on 1 HP.
By the way, Car, the little green dot in the hall, that's the other guy that got blasted, right?
Yep, you're free to take it. Alright. You take the archer down. Whether you kill them or not is up to you. But we are now out of combat.
I guess that's how do you want to end the guy question?
How do you want to end this combat?
Now that we're out of combat, I'm gonna use me some will to heal pulse myself. Thank you very much.
Let's just say he gets frozen in case. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Brooks swinging his sword and freezing this poor soul in a block of ice.
Makes sense.
And we can end the combat, and that'll be the end of the session with Team Cheer breaking stealth in a fantastic way.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
And I think Ryda's gonna be Healbot for a hot second here.
Is Ryda is that what is that, Ryda?
Hold on. When it comes,
Purloin does probably know you're here. Everybody get 10 XP.
Woo,
Okay.
10.
Oh, and then as the combat ends, a random pot just explodes. Because the future site had to go somewhere.
Oh no, I've got plans for the future site. Don't worry.
Oh no, you have plans for it.
yes.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah, don't worry.
yeah,
There's no enemies around.
That's true. Not this point.
I used heal pulse. The accuracy succeeded, but I didn't get any healing.
I noticed a 0. I wonder what happens now.
Wait. How does that...
Wait, do
That's
you
basic.
even roll a second roll? I think it's just the
Hang on.
accuracy, right?
Heal
Let me-
pulse, the way it works is the basic heal is dice equal to half the target's HP. It's not guaranteed heal. You have to roll dice to determine if you get healed.
Do you get a plank
Yeah.
kill at 0?
I mean,
Car?
Hang on. I'm gonna look this up, but I know Kyrio has to go, which is why I gave out the XP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Did everybody get
I mean,
their XP?
I'm
Just
probably-
to double check.
I'm about to do that.
Okay.
I'm probably. Oh, that's cool. I'm probably gonna quickly power nap at the start of the next session.
Sure. Just write a note for yourself. Oh yeah. I think it'll be easy to remember.
Yeah, I'm at 1 HP. I'm probably gonna pop a rest. Spend my last will on popping a rest.
Because I know all that.
Hang on, I'm looking at. I don't think you can do that without going unconscious for a good long while, Ralph. Unless we've got a will heal.
Oh, because so I can't exhaust the last of my will.
I mean, you'd get the healing out of it, but you would be unconscious after.
So it would not be a power nap.
Could be a bit more than a power nap.
Mm-hmm.
I have something to say to Hydra after you figure that out.
All right.
Good night, Kyrio.
Good night, Kyrio. Sorry for keeping you so long. Also for music, since we're running out, you can return to
D3.
Yeah, the D3,
Twice
whatever number it is.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. We're way down here because we have I do have something to say before we fully quit. But let's figure out. So Ralph, you try to figure out how you can feel a little bit better. Since we're ending at the end of combat, this goes to both Hydra and Tubby. Maybe we could figure out at the start of a session, because like we're gonna have like a moment where everybody's like, takes a breather. And I was thinking, I didn't know Ryder was just gonna immediately help us like that. Tucker might be able to assist as well, possibly. I'm thinking, like, since Ralph is in such a critical state, I'm wondering to myself, and again, we can figure this out next session. I don't know if this is crazy, but what if I use sympathy to kind of try to give some health to Ralph alongside the health cost?
So, it is roll dice equal to half the Pokemon's HP. Also, round up, please. Do not round down when you do that.
Okay.
Does Heal Pulse only affect you, or does it affect? It affects an ally.
One target.
One ally.
Okay, so we can. You know what? Let's save the healing for next session.
Okay.
The session is over.
I'll just get my will back.
Because I know that Tucker wants to help with it, and that should probably be a connection roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I was just thinking, when I say that Tucker wants to help with the heal, I was thinking that Tucker could maybe because sympathy is all about, I'm going to share your burden. So what if Tucker lost health to help Ralph?
I was about to say that you already have a sympathetic link open, so you can probably just roll sympathy. Well, you've already rolled for sympathy. You got 8 successes for sympathy.
Yeah. I technically live right, yeah.
Make a note of that somewhere.
Okay.
You got 8 successes of sympathy, so you can probably duplicate that healing over to Ralph if you want to.
Alright, let me just copy it.
I will. Alright, I will see you guys around.
Okay, see you later, Tuppy.
Yeah, because the way sympathy works is you can effectively block damage up to whatever you rolled for the accuracy. Maximum half of whatever the damage total is. So when you roll high like that with 8, that means you've got a pool of 8 damage that you can block with sympathy.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking like life share, basically. Would be an interesting thought. Let's see. Okay, I just made a card. I'll just put it over there. I'll remember it that way.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll see what happens. I guess that's something to look forward to next session. See what happens to that.
Yep, and just a reminder, the 4 loots are technically in Ralph's possession. You just don't know what they are, which is why they're hanging around on that card.
Yeah. And also, Brooke has a little trade chest on him because he's got a coffer.
Yes. I'm gonna mark that, actually.
Yep. Also, he's sitting as the 4 lutes. I immediately thought to myself, what did he pick up 4 musical instruments? Like, I was just confused for a second. It's like, I could see him being a bard. Yes, he does have the lutes. We don't know what any of it is technically yet. And I don't know when we'll figure all this stuff out, the loot stuff, but I'm sure, I'm thinking after the castle after we've completed the main objective is probably when we'll actually assess this stuff. And maybe we'll take a second, since we need a breather anyways, who knows.
I mean, if you're desperate enough, there are items that you can use, you just don't know how they're used.
Yeah, we could just use them and hope they're helpful, too. I guess, another question is, of course, if all the noise that mostly Tucker made, hopefully we have enough time to get... I think we probably have enough time to get Hill Puzzles next round, but I do wonder how long we'll be unaccosted for at this point. I guess we'll find out next session 163, which will be in 2 weeks. What day will that be? That'll be the 18th of March, it looks like. Yeah, everybody got their experience, and you know what? Since you immediately brought it up, I'm going to buy a couple points in Allure before I end, so let's see here. Because you're right, that is an understated stat, so... what's that, Pedro?
I said I'm saving my experience.
You're saving. What you saving for?
I'm not sure yet. Like, I'm not sure what I want to spend it on, but since I don't have anything clear that I want, I'm going to save it.
Actually, I think I may have been saving for something too, now that you bring it up. Let's see. Oh yeah, my strength can go up. Though I'm glad it wasn't up with that foul play. It's funny, the foul play is really funny to me because Tucker's stats are somewhat mediocre, but suddenly that became useful with foul play being used against him. It's kind of funny.
Except right is 3 strength. Oh yeah, Tucker's mediocre.
Well, let's see, how much are you, right, because you're technically...
I'm pretty much max.
Because you're stage 1, well, stage 2, but even so...
I'm a stage 2, but Kyrio just isn't very
They don't have much,
bulky.
do they? They don't have much at all for even stage 2. Well, that'll change at some point.
I'm very much a support character.
Same.
It shows.
You're definitely, stat-wise, more supporty than I am, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. And even some of my unique abilities are very support-focused, like Mark just making it so I can evade better.
Okay,
Or Echo Chamber and Perfect Parry, those are... Well, Perfect Parry is defensive. Again, Echo Chamber is when I want to actually be offensive. But it comes at the cost of, hey, it's a one-time use thing, so I gotta save it for the big bad.
Let's see. Allure's a specialty, right? That's a specialty category.
Yes.
So, okay, I'll just get 1 Allure. So that's 6 times current score. That way it's equal to the other stuff I have. Let's see. So that's 6 times current score. That's 6. Okay.
I'm a head out.
Alright, good night, you Hydra. It was fun playing.
Good night.
I am most well. Thank you for
Thanks
the
for the session.
Yeah,
Hope
thank
you
you very
had
much.
fun. We will definitely need to see what that loot stuff is, if you'll even get a chance to look in that coffer, or even see what Little Echo can do, or if they're just going to be a fancy scarf.
I guess we'll find out next session, but I think... Okay, there we go. I've done my changes, and yeah. Yes, good night, guys, and thank you, audience, for attending session 162 of Pokerole. See you for session 163 in a couple weeks, and of course, see you for more streams as soon as this Friday when I play Engine Rare. So I'll see you guys again very, very soon.